grip. Hit her with the hammer time, too legit to quit. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, keep bouncing. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. 88 bunny, 88 bunny, 88 bunny, 88 bunny, 88 bunny. I make a bounce on you.
Shout out to everybody tapping in right now. Tom.
That's how people have to talk too. That's the funny shit. Like, you have to talk like that. Shout out to everybody going live, yo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody.
With your boy 103. Got the mics.
Nah, they got the mics. They the stars. We ain't the stars. They the stars.
Right.
You know what I mean? They the stars. Respect. I only surround myself with stars, with high energy people, with infinite creative people, with people that are always doing something, with people that's always moving the bar.
That's the way to do things, man.
Because I don't want to be stagnant. You know what I mean? I hate fucking traffic, nigga. I swear to God, I hate traffic. I hate traffic.
Probably why I don't have a car.
That's a good excuse.
I'd probably kill somebody.
That's a good excuse, but yeah, I'm not calling that as.
I feel you. I'm saying though, like, you know,
I'm not calling it for that, but
yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what it is? Oh, we falling, and we can't get up.
That's why I don't drive. Like,
we're a little bit late.
Somebody.
We're a little bit late, folks, but you know, fast be late and all that good shit. You know? What happened, man? Come on. Yeah, sit up a chair. You got a pillow right there. Boom. There you go. That's creativity right there. All right.
Connection's back.
We connecting right now. Make sure you're connected. All right. You know, I guess there's nowhere else but to, you know, start this off the correct way.
Right.
Bump.
No.
What should I do, man?
Set it off.
All right. This is once again the unstoppable, uncomparable, undeniable, almighty like the goddamn Avengers. AWP. Attention whores podcast. Put your goddamn hands together. Put your goddamn hands together. Thank you for all the people that are here and the people that aren't. I love you guys. Beautiful. And I wanted to come in a little classier, you know. Nah, fuck that, yo. What's up, niggas? What's up? What's good? What's good? You good?
Chilling, bro.
You good? You happy to be here?
You already know.
Happy to be here. Fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. This is the Attention Whores podcast. If you ain't know, you about to know. If you don't, you getting ready to know. You already know, nigga. You know what it is? Oh, I like that. Look,
okay.
He tucked it in the pillow. Nigga.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to get some connection. Facts.
Hey, man. Creativity, bro.
The angles is on point, but the connection is perfect.
What, you got the Wi-Fi, right?
I do not.
You don't have my Wi-Fi?
I don't.
You need the Wi-Fi?
It would help.
That would help. You know what I mean? Damn, why this nigga? See, I'm in my zone.
You know what's crazy? I never usually have to ask for it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? This shit is crazy. Shit want to start acting stupid right now when it's time to go live. Like Channel 5.
All right.
Unstable connection.
All right.
That's
All right, Channel Live. Calm down. Wow. Anyway, like I said, this is the Attention Whores podcast. Anything and everything can happen, but not like that. No Diddy Jr. We don't play those games. Listen, but I'd like to introduce my co-host with the most, always rolling up, always smoking that good dope.
Yeah.
This is 103.
Yes, sir. What's good, man? Bumpy 103. We in the building. AWP. What's good, man? We got the fly guest in the building today.
Yes.
With us.
Two times. Double header, you know what I mean? Double header like that.
Double up.
And, well, of course, this wasn't really a mistake of mine, really. It really wasn't a mistake of mine. It was just a small miscalculation, but it's about to calculate to more.
No,
So it's all
yeah.
good. You know what I mean?
Already.
On my right here, I have the infamous Jay Frasier, Mr.
Good,
Frasier,
Mr.
as you know.
Frasier.
You know what I mean? If you're an MC, if you into rap like that, high skill rap, if you into battles, if you into battle rap, you should know this man right here. You know what I mean? We're definitely going to get into what your side of the park is as far as how you came up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What got you into it and where you are now.
Of course.
I just want to make sure that you understand we're going to be real out there.
That's fine.
That's beautiful.
That's fine with me.
All right. Now, to the left of the Negro. To the left of Negro.
Yeah.
I have not only a businessman, an entrepreneur, a man about his business, running on fumes about his business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This man is kind of like family to me, realistically. You know what I mean? Shout out to my god brother, Collins, who passed away some years back.
Yeah.
Back in the day when we was children and shit, and we was teens and preteens and shit like that.
Yeah.
He used to take us to this camp called Timothy Lake.
Yeah, like a resort.
Yeah, resort. Helping poking
upstate? PA?
Yeah. And boy, did we cause issues.
Yeah.
Boy, did we cause so many problems amongst ourselves and other people there.
Yeah.
So, he disappeared after going. Maybe we went on maybe 2 trips tops.
Yep.
Together, and then life happened.
Yep.
And, you know what I mean. You wasn't connected to my god brother as much, but it was always love and everything like that.
Always.
And I found out you was in Florida. But anyway, this man here is pretty much like family.
Florida.
Yeah, he's a Florida man right now.
Yeah.
Used to be Bronx, right?
Yes.
Yeah, make sure the BX is known out this motherfucker.
All day.
Yeah, can't.
My favorite places, the Bronx, Florida.
They say all the crazy people
know, right?
in both places. I think they moved to Florida.
Very true.
Very true.
It's true. Especially the Puerto Rican joints.
It's just the Bronx with fucking palm trees. Now listen, and wider streets. Wow. This is my brother Shawn Wade. Brother, you do everything, man.
Appreciate it.
Stop with this humbly. I appreciate yoga stuff. Like, don't do that to me, man. He was the dude that was doing all the jokes and shit. Wow. He was a jokester. I thought he was gonna go into comedy. That was I was like, this nigga, he gotta be a comedian. He has to be. And he ended up being then you started rapping. I said, what the fuck? I rap. I said, this rapping shit is mine. You can't
All-star, man. All game.
Right.
He started rapping. I said, what are you rapping about? But and you represent Florida.
Yeah.
You do a lot.
What part of Florida?
I'm in Orlando right now.
Oh man, that's love Orlando. Shout out to the O. Kissimmee,
Old Town, all of that.
Oh, sure.
That sounds dangerous. It sounds dangerous.
It can be dangerous.
Yeah, bro. I fuck with
nice.
the O hard.
I thank y'all for having me though. I appreciate being here.
Thank you, man.
I really do. And definitely to be amongst greatness as well. I heard a lot about my man over here.
Appreciate you, man.
We definitely.
Yeah, man. That's my dude. Long time. He been doing his thing, bro.
So we've been around in the same circles, you say?
Pretty much.
Y'all had to be.
We know similar people, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all had to be, because I know if you was going to all those spots, the EO Dub and all that, you was going to join.
But no, I was going to Mega though.
It was a time frame difference, probably.
No, there's definitely a time frame difference.
I'm talking about early 2000s, mid 2000s.
Yeah. I know other people that you know, basically.
Yeah, like
Magnetic and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I know him and like Nice and all them. Like
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Hector, he just came here.
Yeah.
And his brother is Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's why I know that he knows.
Hector's supposed to come because we have our sponsors here, Hector. Hector. We'll get it right, Hector.
Thanks.
Can't have no cocaine about whatever. Anyway. But you know them.
Yeah.
So did you know about the frat house? When they had that frat house shit up.
I don't know if I knew that was the name. I've probably been there and didn't know that's what they called it.
North,
Fairview, whatever.
West New York.
West New York. Oh,
yeah, up the hill.
Bro, yeah, I've been to so. Nice has so many different spots, and I've been to a bunch of. I've been to a few different times.
You would have known if you was at the frat house. You would have known.
I know they had one that had like a studio, or whatever. Like I think that I don't know if that was the frat house or if it was just one that spots was at.
That probably would have been.
But I remember that spot. I think I was like 09-ish or whatever, 2010 around that time.
Yeah. So
those are some good times.
So,
it's right around 2010 actually.
So you're rapping.
Yeah.
Right. You're pretty much. You're just rapping, man. So what's get you in the hit? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
That's your father in the pictures?
Which one? The
one that you said your father.
Yeah. It's my father. I'm mixed.
Okay, that's what I said. He wasn't.
Oh, I didn't know.
I was I think he's black and white. I don't know. I see. He said, if you claim a black man be his daddy.
Black man.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So, where you came up from, bro?
I'm from Hackensack. I pretty much grew up at Hackensack, South Hackensack, like my whole most of my life basically, and then pretty much
That's it. So what got you? What was the bug? Who you heard rapping that you was like?
It wasn't that I wanted to be a rapper. Originally, I kind of wanted to do more media than anything else.
Seriously?
Yeah. And I kind of got into it that way, and then eventually I kind of just like. You're around rappers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody writes shit, even if they don't want to, whatever. And then one day I started rapping, and like it just happened. It just happened that way, kind of. And like I started like recording music. I started eventually like I did showcases, shows. Go to places like EO-Dub. Not in the prime era though. I went. Like by the time I started going, like, oh man, you should have been here 5 years ago. It's like everyone told me, like,
niggas will always tell you to go to
like, you should have been here 7 years ago when Iron Solomon and fucking
all of them were just walking through.
All the time. So like, I was definitely like,
a lot of heads was there.
I was probably like around like the end of them being at Pyramid, like the last few years.
Okay,
It's around the time I started going.
They started moving to different venues.
Yeah, they started. Yeah, because you know how it is,
politics, man. And we was giving them a lot of bread.
Yeah.
Pyramid was living.
Yeah.
Those were only. Think about it. I know it was Sunday night and it was Tuesday night.
That was Mental Supreme.
I fuck with Mental.
Hey, I like him too. He's fucking funny.
Yeah, I know.
He don't give a fuck.
I swear I need to do one with Mental Supreme.
He's great.
He's on his herb shit right now. He's like he got his own page and he's on his herb shit.
I'm happy to hear that.
There was times when that nigga was like, "Yo, what the fuck is that shit?"
Yeah.
And then he'll come to you and be like, "Nah, that shit was fire though. Go keep on." Like, nigga, why you keep doing that? Like,
I remember like have a hat to pass out. Like, you like what they doing? Put somebody in a hat. That was like the greatest shit in the open mic shit. Like, I actually made a couple bucks like in a hat. I was like, look at that shit. That shit is hilarious.
Every time I had a song, I was like, I gotta test it out and mention.
Yeah.
Because that's how you know if they're gonna fuck with you or not.
And he'll tell you how he feels about the shit.
Yeah, he'll tell you
when it's a miss, like But
shout out to Mental.
But it's a great thing to have that. Those are like the kind of resources that you really need to kind of sharpen up a little bit.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact. I've never performed at any of those. The Pyramid, EO-Dub, never.
That's wild, man.
Different time, man. It definitely was. It was like it was a Renaissance. It was a Renaissance time.
Crazy.
There's a lot of motherfuckers came out of that era that's still making bread, whether they real popular or whether they just semi and they just making bread, just touring and shit. Shout out to Poison Pen. You know what I mean? That nigga's always there. Shout out, that's my boy, man, my OG, man. Even though I might be older than that nigga. He just come off like him. Always would be like, yo, what up? Da-da-da. Everything is love, but it's so Brooklyn with him. It's like,
Pen is just,
that's crazy.
So Brooklyn with that man, yo. Shit, man. Where do I go, bro? Like, I go like. So you rapping? All right, and
you get the battering,
you're coming. Wait, before that, you're coming across other MCs, right?
Oh, of course.
In this area, that's where partly the people that I'm around. Probably coming across that.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, I mean, actually, I knew.
Well, yeah, because I'm probably in college or probably past college at this.
Well, no, I started rapping. Actually, I met him doing. I did a track with Bumpy, my first year that I was rapping. I was like, what, 2009 we did a song together? So,
You don't
you remember? I know.
Yeah, he said he ain't gonna remember.
It was 2009.
It's some shit like 2009, 2010.
Where was it at? It was in Hackensack?
We recorded at the Shawn Clinton place at Rick's studio in the basement. With Money. The C Money with Chris Kerber.
C Money. Oh, the white dude.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with him?
Yeah, he's like a personal trainer now. He lives in Florida. He's doing real good, actually.
I remember. Shout out to
Florida again. Yeah, shout out to Money, man.
Yo, that's a fact. I remember.
He's a good dude, man.
You did that, bro. I remember that.
Yeah.
I definitely remember that. Do you still? You ain't got that song?
I wish. I wish.
A lot of music.
Oh yeah, me too.
That was that was 09. I really can't remember that time frame.
Chris might have it. Chris probably does have it. Nah, I wasn't. I know when I started.
You know when you started?
I remember when I started. I ain't start rapping till 2009.
Wow. Yeah.
Because, like I said, I was doing the media thing, and I fell into it. That's when I started.
So when you say media, man,
I
was going to school for media production and stuff like that. And that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be like Smack or something like that. Like
that's what you going for.
Like not necessarily do that, but like I wanted to like
produce something,
direct. Whatever. Like that's what originally I wanted to do. And that shit fell away from me somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Like
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But it got you to where you are now.
Yeah, of course. It led me to starting to make music, and then I had kind of, like I said, I started making music and then doing shows, doing that. And at one point, I kind of got to a point where it was like, you know how you do it for a while, then you're like over whatever. I'm like, and I started battling because I'm like, you know what? That's like just the performance part. Yeah. That's my favorite part of doing this.
It's the
performing anyway, so
so you like fuck it. I'd rather just
pretty much battle. And I don't mean I don't make music at all anymore, but like it's more here and there type of that.
When you're battling,
yeah,
does the attention go more to you battling than your songs at this point?
Oh, easily, yes.
And why is that? Do you think? Like seriously,
it's just that. It's just my priority right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, music. Does it come off? Like how I'm saying, as you being an MC, no matter what, you battling is bringing more eyes to you battling than any of your songs at this point.
Yeah.
Why can't we divert it to your songs?
He could. He just has to do it.
Basically.
But what does that mean? He has to do it.
So see, this is why I don't battle. Me personally, because I feel like you have to devote so much attention to that. It takes away from you being a regular artist and doing, unless you're a super beast, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Which is not impossible, but you really have to concentrate when you're doing battle rap. And me, I'm not good with memorizing shit, so I can never do it, bro.
Word. Yeah.
So that takes more time for me to it takes away from being an artist and whatever else you do. So I can understand why you probably don't record as much.
Well, it's kind of like I kind of almost took a hiatus from that, and I kind of was like, you know what, I'm gonna just pursue battling because that's my favorite part of being of rapping is the performing and this and that. So why go through all whatever and cut to that, and then hey. When I feel motivated, when I hear a beat I feel like I want to make a song, I'll make a song. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's more like that with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
got you.
It's not like I'm always working on something. Because, it's almost like people don't even take content the way they used to anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
everyone's sensitive.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody's
attention
span is very.
They just want to complain.
Yeah.
Fuck that attention span shit. Because we all got it. We all got ADD. Stop that bullshit, ADD. We all got it now. We all got all this shit in front of us. True. We don't know what to do with we all got the tick. Stop it. Like, I'm tired of that bullshit. Oh my God, no. I was born in 1980, sweetheart. If none killed me then, I'm immune. No. I'm fucking immune.
Amen. You're right.
You know what I mean? I lived through wingworm, nigga. What you talking about? I lived through wingworm.
Real. That's classic. You know everything up right now, bro.
Chicken pox. What happened to chicken pox? Is that even real anymore?
Was it? You said
What?
Is chicken pox really?
Chicken
Nah,
pox?
bro.
I don't know.
They got rid of it, huh? What vaccine is
It's
that?
niggas don't. The kids don't get the chicken pox like we got. Well, you got it.
They don't
Man,
know.
listen, man.
I
The
don't
food
know.
ain't real neither.
Now we got monkey pox.
Yeah,
Is that what they're saying? The thing is the monkey
They
pox.
saying that's going to be
Back,
a new
which is
thing.
crazy.
That's a new one.
And COVID.
Is it like chicken pox or COVID? Is that what monkey pox is?
Basically, I
Like-
feel like it's like the upgrade. You know what I mean? Chicken
like-
pox is over.
It's
Monkey pox.
it's like we had the
nigga.
flu, then we had COVID. Now we have chicken pox. Now we got monkey pox.
Basically, yeah, that's how I feel, and that's how I feel like they throwing it out there.
I don't know what the fuck they're going to come up with next. They're just going to come up with something.
Yeah.
That's all they're going to do.
Oh wow.
That's all
They just bringing shit back. That's what they doing.
Listen. Don't listen to these motherfuckers. That means you. That means you. Don't listen to no one. Fuck 'em.
Right.
Do what you
feel. Facts.
Yeah. Listen to your intuition, man. Stop that. Just don't listen to female intuition.
Hey.
Might get you killed. That might get you killed.
That's
Anyway, where were we at?
Oh,
So, battle rap.
okay, yeah.
You got in the battle rap around what time?
Oh, like 2016, 2016, I started battling.
2016.
Yeah.
Okay, at this point, battle rap is peaked and like the big time. Like,
Yeah.
We're still now. There's still like who's the big dogs at this point?
Like right now?
No, at that point.
At that point, no,
URL.
we're still like a URL kind of. URL's always been like the class of battle rap, really.
It's the WWE.
Basically,
it's the
yeah.
WWE of all.
Yeah, and then you got like the King of the Dots, you got like the RBEs,
Okay.
yeah, all the other like platforms like that are big, and then past that, then you have like kind of regional platforms and stuff like that too,
Okay.
like a We Go Hard or a Trap or iBattle or like
Is that what you do,
OSBL.
iBattle?
iBattle's the one that I had. I started on Beast Mode, and then it became iBattle basically. But my first battle ever was on Beast Mode, which is a Canadian battle league, but they had a New York chapter. And basically, my man Lex, who owns iBattle now, he was the president of Beast Mode New York. So that's pretty much, he's the first person that kind of started booking me and stuff like that, getting me battles and stuff.
That's dope, bro. Direct link.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen the iBattle rocking that shit. So this is what is it a subsidiary league or is it like how does it go? Like I'm trying to figure out. Or
it's its own league, like it's its own platform.
But it's just levels to these leagues, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, listen,
is it considered regional? Is this a regional one or is this higher than that?
I mean, it's regional, but they travel. We go on the road. They just did an event in Michigan and Chicago. They'll go on the road. They've been to South by Southwest before.
Okay, got you.
Like they're pretty big regional. They're kind of like, I guess like.
So the national.
I guess okay. You said URL is like WWE.
Yeah, so
it's like ECW kind of like.
Yeah,
it's that level where it's not like WCW on its level competition.
Yeah.
It's smaller, but it's still big enough that it's.
What's the new one? AWE or some shit.
Even AEW is more like
it's still
it's like the WCW now though, kind of when you look at it. Because there ain't no WCW.
It's like Pepsi and Coke. I got you.
Yeah.
In that frame. Okay. So that one
like King of the Dot will always be probably more of like the AEW, WCW, even maybe RBE, but RBE is more of like I look at RBE more as a platform than a league. Like they never kind of as an identity tried to like they put content out, but they never kind of tried to like be so controlling over it, you know? Like URL is the only league that like pay people not to battle in other leagues and stuff, you know? Like
okay.
Gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they invest in the artists, so I guess they feel like
I get it.
they feel like
when you that shut it down.
Right, we paying you.
You know how that's
saying?
Yeah. Shut it down. Fuck all that shit being nice. No, I'm the man. Shut it down. Shut it down.
All the way.
I don't want to even sneeze and come across your name. No, fuck out of here. Down.
That's crazy.
Shit light, man. Please.
I think I put something in the pocket here. Look at me, rolling. That's a fucking.
Got a knife?
No, it's not a knife. It's a martyr.
Tagging up?
No, I'm not tagging. I was tagging this right here. No Diddy. I can't even say shit without saying no Diddy no more. It's horrible. I need to stop saying it all together. Like, really do. Like, I really do. I just want No Diddy Jr. to work. Once I get
No Diddy Jr.
If I get No Diddy Jr. to work, that's all I'm looking for. And I just
like that.
No Diddy Jr.
Yeah,
No Diddy Jr.
Yeah.
Because not even a junior set. Listen, what else we got here? Battle rap. Well, we kind of talked about the differences of the leagues
For the most part. Yeah.
What is like your stand? Like, what kind of are you like? I think you're like one of those. You're not an intricate battle rapper.
Not totally. I mean, I get in pockets from here to there, but
okay.
like I'm not. But yeah, no, I wouldn't.
You're not that go-to intricate guy.
I'm not like a pen guy. I'm more like a
You're not a Lux guy.
Not at all. no, not at all.
He's gonna break down and surgically cut everything.
Nah, I mean, listen.
And you gotta be like, wait a minute, okay, that link with that link.
Right.
I mean, to an extent, I kind of do that sometimes with my opponent. Like, I'm kind of more like I'm just gonna clown you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you battle me, like
straightforward.
I'm gonna like hell yeah, like
I see. Like as I'm an MC, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
So I'm never battle rap. I had verses that I use in battles, but I was never a battle rapper.
No,
I always see the sets.
Oh no, I'm good.
I knew that.
Yeah.
About the smoke.
No.
He's from Florida, and he's from the Bronx. What are you talking about?
You already
lucky if some other stuff ain't pop up.
Wow. Anyway, what's your
He said not over. He said not over here. He said anyway.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
You can change that.
Stop, folks. Stop. Let's get this together. What was I saying? See, you ain't the only funny one. Came after my music and my comedy.
No.
I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about something about Nas Bond. He says the rap battle. Oh, the kind of type of battle you are.
Yeah.
I see rap. I see when I rap. I see it like a punching skills. Like certain lines are jabs.
Yeah.
Some is uppercut. Some is a combo. Like I always like the metaphor or the punch to hit at the end. Like I always say, Big Shawn. I like Big Shawn when he raps, but the style and he raps, he be having hits in there, but you don't even feel him because he goes right past it.
Yeah.
I was like, that shit just hit. Like, god damn it! Like that's what. So as a battle rapper, is that something that you do? Is like a setup, jab, setup, hook, shit like that.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's simple as setup punch. Sometimes I like, do like a 4-bar and kind of like I swear I like to switch it up throughout the whole kind of verse or round or whatever. Even try different shit in different things. Like I had a battle where I battled a teacher and I kind of just made like mad school references and shit like that throughout the whole round and kind of like was clowning him about how whatever, but at the same time was like mentioning mad different school shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Math bars.
Yeah, like I had a math bar, a science, like a whatever, like
I did that. Right?
Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did that, and then like the last bar with some kind of class dismissed or whatever, like I don't know,
or some detention shit, like a bar dealing with detention,
some shit like that. Yeah,
play off their career. They
basically. Well, you know what? I wouldn't do that for anybody, but he's the kind of guy that's like, I'm the rapping teacher. Like, that's like his thing. Is like,
right.
And that's why I was like, well, then I'm gonna have to clown you for like being that, like,
right.
Battle MCs, please. I know you have gimmicks and shit like wrestlers. Please don't fall too much into that shit.
Yeah,
that's where they're gonna use you like a cape on fucking Superman.
Nah, word.
Well, damn.
God.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
For real.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
So, like, yeah.
Show.
Yeah. So, sorry about that.
It's all good.
I haven't been smoking in a while. Listen, I don't smoke as much as I used to, so I get what I can. Listen. So yeah, your style is Give me some kind of something to go off.
Or something to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
is it not no whatchamacallit? Is it like in the style frame of Shawn Price ish?
I mean,
Making fun of because you like.
I definitely do clown on people. That's definitely part of it. But it's also like it really kind of just depends on the battle, the setting. Like there's things like to take serious. Like my next battle is like gonna be judged, and like the winner's gonna win some bread. So I'm like, it's not the kind of battle where I'm gonna like. I'm gonna rap some. You know what I'm saying? This battle.
Wait. You
Right.
The,
You know what I'm saying?
the winner was winning some bread.
Yeah.
So you gotta be on.
It's an actual like because like all these battles today are like promo battles. Like you might get paid for a battle or whatever, but it's not like if you win or lose you get whatever. This is actually gonna be a judged battle. It's coming up in like October in the Bronx or whatever.
Okay.
So, but I've done.
So you gotta make sure that.
But in the past I've done battles where I bet people like like a couple $100, like who like whatever we had judges or whatever. Those type of battles I show up to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when like you book me for like a 1 round or whatever, I'm gonna like joke. It's not that I don't take those like the same kind of seriousness. I kind of just like have more fun with it. You know?
Okay. Well, you gotta be on your P's and Q's for this one, man.
Well, yeah. Money on the line. I'm still gonna clown them. Don't get it twisted, but I'm gonna do it like really good.
And it's sophisticated, cool.
I'm gonna actually be rapping like rap. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you're saying you don't normally rap and rap?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
Let's get to it.
I mean, truthfully, like, truthfully, no. Like, truthfully, like, as far as an MC, I'm not as sharp. Like, I'm not as sharp as I've always been at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, some of my battles, I'm not gonna lie, like. Sometimes I've been less prepared than I should be. You know what I'm saying?
So sometimes you go off the wing a little bit more.
A little bit more than I need. So, like,
let me ask you: out of the times that you go off the whim about it,
yeah,
how much of it are you in your pocket and it works for you?
You mean like
when you off the whim?
Yeah.
How much of it do you get in your pocket doing that and it works for you?
Sometimes, not often enough. Yeah,
not often enough.
Yeah,
a couple times.
Yeah.
Couple times
you gotta keep it tight.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it tight.
And that's what I'm saying. I'll be honest. I'm gonna tell you. Like I'm just not. I haven't been, but I've had good I've had a lot of good performances recently too, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that, like I'll be honest. Though, like I definitely I've fallen off at times.
That happens.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I would say though, I would say like I'm kind of more. I would say humor is kind of more of my like strong point. Kind of like I'm almost a defensive battler too. Like if you gonna say some shit by me, I see everybody always reacting and like laughing at their opponent's lines. Like, don't do that shit.
So you have to use that as a defense situation, basically.
I'm a passive aggressive rapper. That's what I am.
Are you really?
I don't know.
I like that.
Are you really? You can't be.
Could you be?
That means you're the enemy.
Yeah.
I don't like passive aggressive people because I used to be one and I hated it. You know what I mean? Like I used to do that shit and I was like, it made me feel like this isn't me.
I mean, but you still do it at times. Like if you like cut a motherfucker off silently, that's passive aggressive.
And that might be.
And that happens.
I've done that. I've done that, and that might be a good reason why I'm being passive aggressive. So I will be super aggressive,
right?
But I'm not. I got you.
I hear what you're saying, though. Yeah.
But fuck, sometimes.
No. I don't really say. I wouldn't say that.
Use your flaws to your advantage.
Sometimes that happens to me. Yeah, there's always flaws. You always get the learn.
Use them to your advantage.
That's right. That's right. Look at this motherfucker.
You gotta use them.
Always after he smokes the goddamn all he zones out, and the nigga comes out with some fucking.
This is all day, baby. 25-8.
You good?
Hell yeah.
Oh man,
Word up.
I could go more to see what Frasier's doing, but I do want to see what my man. He's over here. He's quiet.
Yeah. Y'all got PO. You got those senses. His senses. PO says he asking mad questions. You shit's on.
What you talking about?
You.
Oh yeah, I'm in my zone. As always, when I don't play, people think I play with this shit. I don't play with this shit.
Not at all.
I don't play with this shit. I take everything I do like this seriously. Mr. Shawn.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I appreciate it. I'm doing good. How you?
I'm okay. I'm trying to make something work. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to be like you, man.
Well, I'm trying to be like you.
Nah, stop that.
Yeah,
See, it's always that, man. This guy got an empire, literally.
I do. They're gonna be watching like, well, when can I get over there today?
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, work it out.
yeah.
Work it out.
So, like I said before, you know what I mean? We used to run around like when we was young and shit, like just terrorizing
So
shit.
y'all go back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pretty much came up with my brothers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them, you know.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Shit kind of crazy, but you know how that go.
Yeah, always.
Time.
Always.
But I've always wondered after you left and you went to Florida, like when did you move?
I moved to Florida probably December 2011. So there was, there was still a gap in the space in between that time before Florida. But I've been in Florida for about
because
12,
when we
13
were going back and forth, it was like the late '90s, early 2000s, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you was already doing something up here in the city then.
Yeah. My first when I was going to the Bronx and got to high school, one of my favorite persons is we was kind of doing little small little labels in school was Mickey Fax.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I heard a lot about Ricky.
Yeah, that's
You
my
went to
brother.
school with him?
Yeah, that's my brother. I can call him right now and answer. We'll chop it up. And he, at that time, I didn't even know what was going on around. But I was just beatboxing, making beats on the lunchroom table. And he said, yo, you got to meet this girl. I got this girl. Got to come to the lunchroom. I said, I don't have that period, that lunch period.
Yeah.
He said, I'll get you a card. So he got me a card. And he said, I need you to make beats on the table. So I get there. And this girl, she's like, yo, throw on the beat. So they battling in the lunchroom. I said, yo, who's this girl? And he said, her name was Remy. That's how I read Remy and Remy Ma was in the school. So I didn't see all of I started seeing all those things then. And that was around the time when after I had met y'all. Because I had went to school first and then I left and went to Yonkers and then came back to the Bronx. And yeah, that was the time to be alive.
Yeah.
That was the time to be alive. I'm
Just
talking about she battled people left and right. Women, niggas, bitches.
Didn't matter.
Get them out.
That's crazy. Nothing new, huh?
I can see it.
I couldn't be a fan all the way because I'm beating on the table. So I'm like, oh, with the quarter and and
Right, you gotta make sure that beat on
yeah, that beat gotta be on point because if not, yeah,
throw the whole shit off.
Yep. So
that's crazy.
That was a time to be alive, and I very, very much appreciate it.
Okay, so
That's history, right?
Yeah,
that is history. Shit.
Yeah.
All right, so I did not know this.
yeah.
I did not know none of that information. That is ill. So wait, you're telling me that you knew, who did you know? You knew CJ?
Yeah, I know CJ from when I was younger.
Then you knew France later on.
Yep, I started meeting them later on.
And then when you met France, you met me because I'm always with France.
Yep, and that's how it all. Yep.
All right, so you're meeting us. You're meeting me after you already know Miss Reminisce and you already know Mr. Mickey Fax.
No, knew Mickey Fax. Seen Remy once, but didn't see her battle.
Okay.
Until after, and that was like around the 98, 99 time frame.
This is
around the same. Yeah,
I'm around. Yeah, because I moved to Jersey '93, but I'm going back to the city anytime I got. You know how that goes.
Yep.
And '97, I'm always at Fran's house or Lawn Place or Andrews Ave, and
right.
You know what I mean, the whole area, University, right there.
Yep, all of that.
Yeah, because I couldn't. You know what I mean, I went back to the hood one time, and that's all I needed to do.
I feel you.
All I needed to do. I was like, oh, I see what type of time you guys are on. I'm not on that time. I'm going up there.
Yeah.
So yeah. So around this time, at this time, I'm rapping.
And
I'm rapping.
Yeah.
And how dare you?
I didn't get into the rap like at first. I didn't want to.
Yeah, but I was rapping. I do. No, I'm fucking with you.
No, I know. You know who got me into really pushing me into rap? And it was kind of against the law at that time frame. Where I came from in that area, it was like either you a rap, either you an MC,
or you're not.
You support it. if you jumped into the cipher, to the battle to try to, somebody gonna tell you about yourself, you might get hands put on you. So I always just be like, well, I'm not scared of nobody, but I'm like, oh, that ain't my thing. So I just be a producer. And it wasn't really until I think I was messing with CJ and he making the beat. And he's like, yo, you got some? I'm like, nah.
The keyboard, that goddamn purple keyboard, that guy.
So I was always dope off the head, like, you know.
You always said funny shit.
That's what it was.
So I remember till this day driving in one of the goddamn Collins vans, and you just in the back seat, just and I'm like, I'm the one that want attention. Why the fuck is this nigga yapping and getting everybody's attention?
Nah, you right. I
swear to God.
But even with that, I had to grow. With that too.
That's what's up. So after about 10 years after, about 10 to 12 years after that, you end up in Florida. Like, well, after
a little bit before that. So like, let's say 97 when we met, 97, 98.
Yeah.
So 99, we wound up moving down to Rayford, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Which is the shout out to 7. You know what I'm saying? So we wound up moving down there, which is a small town outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina. So at that time, some of the names that you may have heard of and know, one big name, you know, J. Cole was down there going to school then in high school.
Just want to go from fucking Classic Connect
to
fucking Classic Connect.
I didn't really, you know, this is the thing I'm seeing now, and I didn't really notice it. That wasn't the only person that was down there too. That was really doing a lot of work.
This nigga just does his voice. See, I told you.
We be learning as we go sometimes, right? Like,
I say stars. I'm amongst the stars because you know what I mean. I said this in the intro. I do. Okay. Continue. Make me look good.
No. And J. Cole was going to school down there in Fayetteville, of course.
Okay.
Shout out to Fayetteville 26. But it was also another guy that I really like. I don't know if everybody else does, but I like him. A lot of people do respect him. But he was kind of like the sidekick to Corey Guns at the time. And we talking about Rain. Rain was down there in Fayetteville too.
Wait, Rain.
Rain. MC.
Wait,
songwriter, make records and now produces. Rain.
Wait.
All of this is connected.
Not Rain Man.
Not Rain Man. That's Philly. Philly guy, right?
That's the RG Payne now.
Yeah, we talking about Rain. You see
Rain.
He be at the battles. He be on the URL. He be on the stage.
Yeah, Rain.
He's from Fayetteville, but he got New York ties too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Rain is in Fayetteville.
So that's how y'all got connected. Okay.
Basically. So I'm in North Carolina at that time from 99 to 2001, and that's where all of this stuff started connecting. So I'm seeing Remy get taken out of school, get signed, get put on Big Pun album with her own song.
Yeah.
And I see Mickey moving, but I'm still down south, but I'm seeing it.
RIP to Fox. I want to make sure I do that.
Yeah,
Fox, because you know that's Sharon's cousin.
Definitely.
And
respect.
I wanted to put something up, but I didn't really do it because you know I could say something, but I was just you know, it's sad shit. When you said that, it made me think. I'm in Frances' house on Lauren Place, right? She comes in, she's pregnant. Her son is probably like 21, 22 now or whatever. She's pregnant with her son. He comes in. I'm not sure if Fame or somebody else came in. I'm not sure. But a couple other heads came in and they gave me Pun's album like a month before it came out.
Right.
You know what I mean? This had to be early 2000 because he died right before it or some shit like that.
Yeah,
in February, right?
Right.
So it was like early 2000 and they gave me that CD. And I remember I have that CD in the back to this day. The Yeah Baby record. So that just made me think of it. So I want to make sure. I want to make sure I give my condolences to her family, friends. I was you know, it was great for me to actually speak with her, and she judged one of the performances I'd done, and I talked to her before. We talked about France and all types of family shit over that side. So, you know what I mean? I want to give my condolences to her and everybody else and the whole MOP family. You know what I mean? The whole Rock Boy family. You know what it is with Fly Tie. I see you doing your thing, boy. So, you know what I mean? Keep doing it. But I just want to say my piece on that.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? So we all connected. Yeah, but yeah, you just took me back to that.
Nah, definitely much respect.
Fuck. Oh, what was I saying?
No,
what was that? Oh, you in Fayetteville?
So I'm seeing all the names. You know, it's just like they got a bomb shelter. You got J. Cole. That wasn't his name. He knew about something else, but he was still, doing his thing there. You had Rain, 910 that was there. You had a lot of people in that area that was making a lot of noise. And then and that was really when I came down to North Carolina and I started going to school there. I just see cats rapping in a circle, and I'm like, it wasn't that it was whack. It was never whack, and they know respect. It wasn't never whack, but it wasn't what I was used to hearing coming from South Bronx.
Yeah, the twang and all that.
Yeah, a little different.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, let me listen. I'm listening. I'm like, all right. So I started hopping into it. I'm like, all right.
And you already sound like a New York nigga.
Yeah, my cousin was like, oh, he from New York. That's my cousin I was telling y'all about.
It's always
so I'm like, nah, don't do that. She's like, nah, gay. Right, I told them all about you all summer, and I'm like, nah, don't do that. So they looking like, New York, you gonna rap? I'm like, all right. So I just started getting into it. And a lot of that came from, like I said, Mickey, and just doing stuff that we was doing there, and then. Right before I came
you was using bars, nigga. You was using bars.
I was not his bars. I ain't take his bars though.
You was using reminiscent bars.
No. Look. Watch this. There was no cameras back then.
Even if he did, he would not own up.
Not like now. Now somebody say, they be like, you heard what he said? I'm like, what? But
zoom in on you.
You got that old camera was pixelated.
Yeah, very bad, very bad. So, but right before I came down to North Carolina '99, I had met somebody that got married into the family. They're not married anymore. His name was Lenny S. Lenny S made me think. He inspired me to be more.
Wait, Lenny S is married into your family.
He was.
Oh, okay.
Respectfully, not anymore. But but the relationship, everybody's still good. Like, and I seen him in '99, and he used to give me these singles with Meth Bleak. He was working with Rockefeller then, and just coming up the bad boy. He used to give me all the Meth Bleak, all the DMX seed, all the singles that had the. That's when you got the acapella, the instrumental, and then you got all of that on one single. And he used to give me them by the bag. So I'm like, but then I start seeing how they was A&R'ing back then. They were getting the music slid through the door, and everybody had the little two-way pages and everything. I'm like, man. So I'm like, I want that. And I never really wanted something that somebody else had, but that's what made me be like, yo, so you doing A&R? You doing photography? I'm like, man, I want to,
Right.
So I took all of that and built, myself stuff. I mean? You got to get a little bit
You
from
was
everybody.
inspired, bro.
Yeah, you were. Definitely were.
Inspired.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, what was your sign again? Sign?
Right now?
No, your sign.
Oh, my sign? Oh, Libra.
Okay.
Yeah, Libra. Balance up scales.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But yeah.
You became a one-man army A-son. You never got taken out.
Yeah. and then the gap that you were asking about. I actually went away. I left. I went to the Air Force.
Oh shit.
And I enjoyed it, but I seen people that I was around getting these situations in these offices, becoming executives, becoming A&Rs, and I'm like, that's what I want to do. Right. I'm fighting for the country.
What are you doing in the Air Force exactly?
I'm doing like logistics, supply. So it was like getting stuff from point A to point B, doing, supporting the war on terrorism and all that stuff. And it was cool. I learned a lot. But you still go back and you start looking in these magazines and you be like, I remember that person. That was, they're the executive at yada yada. And it wasn't no phones, it was email.
From the it's funny, so, from the U.S. point of view, you're still like, hey.
It still comes back to that.
Yeah, man, still. And I was like, man, I wanted those, but I had to realize when you say you want that becomes just like a jealousy thing. So I had to start correcting myself. Like, I'm happy for them. However, I would like something like that for myself. So I just started working.
Something of the sort.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
that is very, very interesting.
So that's what I was going for a while. You know what I mean?
Okay, you was going for a little.
Yeah, you well rounded, bro.
Yes, sir.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've been there. A lot.
Yep.
What else do you want me to talk about?
I'm trying.
What else do you want me to talk about? Like
Give
literally,
him the sound bite.
like,
Give him the sound. Give him the
I've
sound
done
bite.
my job.
Air Force, bro.
And then disappeared. Like he's a jack of all trades, master and all. Like what the fuck do you want? Like he went. He's around all these.
That's the Libra, bro. That's
people that are inspiring you right now.
The Libras, yeah.
Getting everything.
Yeah. And then after that, he still was drawn back to the sound. You know what I mean? What do you like doing more? Producing, rapping, all of it, performing, putting it together.
I really enjoy putting it together.
Everything, every piece of the puzzle.
Everything, like one stop shop. Come to me with a budget.
Yo, he'd be like that. He'd be like, "Yo, I'm going to be in so and so this time. You need a video? Holler at me." Bam. That's how he moves. Yeah, straight up.
And I don't want. I know I don't want artist money. Like, oh, give me your money, give me your money. I don't do that. I say, come with a budget so we can organize the plan.
Right, go off of what you got.
So we can go to step by step. And I love putting it together. And I don't have to be the forefront. I can be behind the camera. I love it. You know what I mean?
Right. Put the vision together.
Yeah, I just happened to be in the front of the camera, back in the day, so I know a little bit. But I like to share information. I don't like to withhold it. You know what I mean? I like to share information. Yep.
I'm not comedy.
Nah, I don't think I'm too funny anymore.
You thought you was funny back then?
No, other people did, so I just laughed.
Nigga, he was hilarious. You went with it?
I just went with it. They laughed.
I was like, he's gotta be.
This nigga be thinking in his head like, these people.
I was like, no, like they think it's funny. I'm gonna laugh too. Like,
nah, you used to laugh and smile.
That's shit, bro.
Fucking dimple ass.
That's what it was.
You knew exactly what you was doing, motherfucker. You got the attention you wanted from doing that shit.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah, he was funny. I was like, this nigga gotta be. That's why when a friend of them said, "Yo, he rap," I said, "Rap."
Yeah.
Rap about what? They go,
He's like, what are you rapping about? And I was always rapping about this funny stuff. I should be like, because writing it was terrible for me. I couldn't write, so.
But you could just
go off there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see where the talent comes from. Are you good with like coming off top of the head freestyling?
I can.
You can, but that's not your.
It's not my strongest suit, but at the same time, it's not something I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what about? So, what would you say is your? Everybody knows like artistically what their stronger suits are. What would you say in rapping or in hip hop itself is your stronger suit? Writing, performing it, battling. What?
I think my writing is like, while it's not super intricate, it definitely always has a point to it. You know what I'm saying? It's always like, cause bro, memorizing is hard. So I write shit in a way for me to like I tell a story pretty much every round. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I see it, at least. Okay. That's how I remember it too. Cause it's like, memorization is like the hardest part of it for a battler. Cause, well, I mean, think about it this way. You're writing something you're going to perform once. One time you're going to actually perform these bars and it's going to count.
Can I
pressure, bro.
Can I ask a question? All right.
Sure.
I think, and this might throw everybody the fuck off, but I honestly think that battling without a subject matter is better than having a couple of months to become an investigator to figure out all you could find out. Now, granted, boxers, they watch the video and they study.
But that's battle rap too, though. Niggas.
Wait. Hold up, though. Yeah. They watch the video and they study.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with the battlers watching the video and studying.
Yeah.
But to find out who did this with that.
No, I don't do all. I don't do all that. But no. Some people do really get like very personal with the shit, like crazy. Like there's this guy Caustic who went to overseas. He battled a guy named Jefferson Price. Caustic versus Jefferson Price. Watch the third round of the shit. He basically exposed the fact that the guy was cheating on his wife and shit like that. And fucked his life. Yeah, fucked his life up, bro.
Did he punch him at the end of this?
Nah, but his friend did.
His friend punched him.
He ran off and his friend punched him in the face.
Oh my
so
God.
He did get punched in the face for doing it. Yes, you're right. He did get punched in the face. It wasn't by the guy that did it, but that actually happened. Now, I don't do all that kind of shit. I don't care enough about anybody to do to bury you. Like, you know, like I kind of, if anything, I'll break down you as a character, as a battle rap, as your battle rap character more than
right. Not fucking your
if
life.
your bars,
that's
if
why,
your
like,
bars is good enough that you could take them to different and you could hold your own without having a specific breakdown. Like if you're good enough to freestyle and add that in, you could do that.
Like even like how, like, you know, how battling used to be, you just go around with your verses and you would whatever, like,
that was it.
Like, you know, I know, and like I've done battles where I just had a round on deck that wasn't about nobody, and like
you had a
somebody got no showed. I'm like, I got 3 minutes on deck, and I just like rapped, and it was not.
It was just a verse you had.
It was just bars I had on deck. I did that because the kid got no show was supposed to debut. I think I was still new. I'm like, yeah.
You know who I think does that's entertaining and works for him? Solo does that shit.
Solo's hilarious, bro.
Solo.
I was,
you know,
nice.
He's fucking hilarious, bro.
He doesn't give a fuck who is it. He's just gonna go into his own world.
He's gonna say some. I was there when he battled Serious Jones. He said some of the craziest shit. He's like, "Yo, your mom's got no place to live, and you stay with her." Shit like that. Like, I remember I was there. I was like, "Yo,
like clever shit."
Yo, you
see the point with battle rap, bro. You have to keep writing.
Hilarious.
And you have to keep writing hard bars. Like
you gotta always outdo yourself.
Every time. And that's how niggas win, because they got mad rhymes in the cut. Like in the tuck, just letting them shits out, and they hard. And it ain't even about you, like nothing personal. They just hard bars. You like, God damn.
Yeah.
Gotta write this shit, man.
Word.
That was my ping pong. I don't know what else.
What's up, man? We got some current events.
Nah, we ain't done yet. I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
All right.
We talked about Florida. Timothy Lake. We kind of talked about Timothy Lake.
Timothy Lake, Fairview Lake. I went to Fairview Lake.
Well, that was a camp.
Yup.
What Fairview Lake sounds like?
I don't know where that shit's at, bro. I have no idea where it's at.
Where the fuck is a Fairview Lake?
We went to school, a school trip, 3 days, 2 nights.
Word.
Oh man,
it was lit.
I can imagine that.
Cabins and all. They had cabins, boys and girls. Cabins and shit like that. Sneaking out at night.
Yeah, man. We used to. I don't know. Always looking for some girls at Timothy Lake.
Oh man,
always Timothy Lake. It was a thing, man. It was. We look forward to it every summertime. It was like, oh shit.
It must have been lit,
bro.
Where's it at?
It's up top. PA. I forget, an hour and some change, depending on how
that's
was driving.
Yeah. You ain't lying.
Yeah, I mean,
he said he ain't lying.
We
remember that shit.
Man, that was a time.
If getting lucky was a thing back then, people was getting lucky, man.
Yeah, there was a lot of activity. So you coming from the city too? Yeah,
over that shit now.
In the jacuzzi. They had the jacuzzi. We had to be in the jacuzzi with joint.
The love to the rooms.
No. They had it out. They had the swimming part and they had a jacuzzi area. They used to mess around there.
The arcade spot.
I still got pictures.
It should be joints like we walk in there and all the heads turn and look at us. We'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us.
Don't fuck
and
it
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
All the girls that work there.
Already.
Because then there's another resort down the hill called Longford.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah. So they
we went down there. And it was.
Wait, that was like by the Pocono same
we
shit.
Once they got word that we was there.
No, you said PA. You ain't say Pocono. You didn't say Pocono. You said PA. I swear you just said PA. I didn't hear Poconos either. I didn't hear Poconos either, bro.
Once they got the
Mount Airy Lodge.
Maybe the first time only.
Once they got the word that we was
there. Because I didn't catch that either, to be honest.
Once they got the word that we was there, it was a wrap.
Coming
from
you know, it should sound like it does sound like the
it was like once they knew that we was there, it was some that was already staying there, then some come up from another resort, some will come up from another. We be sitting there like, okay, it's 7 of us and 10 of them, or some. Everybody's kicking it tonight.
Right.
Somehow, some way.
That's
If you don't kick it tonight, it's just because you just like,
you ain't gonna get shit.
yeah, you just like if you don't speak up or you just over speaking, you're gonna miss out.
Right.
Simple, man.
So those were the
Play your part.
Yeah, play your part all the way. Play it right.
Right.
You'll be good.
Yeah, man.
And
Those were the
That
times,
sound like
bro.
good times,
Yeah.
man.
Very good times.
You used to look forward like a motherfucker to them shit. Be like, word, it's July when we going to Timothy, like when we going up there. We're gonna go up there for like 4 days. We're gonna go up there for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that was the shit back then, man. Love that shit, man.
Yeah, definitely.
So what is Empire Radio, brother?
Empire Radio Magazine, actually.
Magazine.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's what happened was after going to military and then I got out, I was doing a lot of tours overseas. My first shows were overseas, most of them, and I realized that's like an experience that I would advise every artist, if they could, to go do it. It's a different type of love that they show, different type of showmanship, everything, like really true fans that want to buy CDs and want you to sign it.
Right.
So I was doing that a lot. I was in Europe a lot, and then I had crossed over actually after later on going over to Asia. So when I was in Europe, I had a radio station that I was working out of Italy, and it went to different places in Europe and around the world. If you log on to the link, and it had the cameras and you could switch, it was wild.
Right.
So we was making it happen, and language barriers are different, and there was things that were going on not in my control, but they wanted to discontinue the show.
Okay.
So I just took the following from that, which was NMS Radio, which is North Me South, like the label I was working with and that I own, and I combined it and took that fan base and made it Empire Radio Magazine, because I was on the radio. And remember, I told you it all goes back to me looking in those magazines back in the day, and Empire from being from New York City.
Right.
And you can't accomplish a whole lot with just one person. You need an empire.
Yeah.
So Empire State, the radio, because that's what I had the radio show. And I always used to listen to Hot 97 and all of that growing up. And in the magazines, I've been a fan of the magazines. You combine it all together, and that's where you got. I had North Me South Empire and Empire Radio.
Yeah, I remember seeing that too.
Yeah. So that's what I do, and those it's the number one radio magazine, and I can stand on that a little bit. Number one radio magazine.
How long?
That's dope.
I've been doing that. Thank you, I appreciate it. I've been doing it since 2011, and then we took some time off, maybe about a good 3-4 years. Wasn't really so happy about it, but sometimes you gotta recollect.
What time frame was that?
I took the time off maybe in 2019, maybe 18, 19. I'll say 18, 19, and then we
pandemic hit.
Yeah, pandemic hit. We had some ideas, a lot of things we were gonna do, and then that hit, and I was like, we should have jumped right back into it because of that. But we had to like really.
Yeah, because at that time
everybody was.
That's when I started this.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
but it's been dope though. You know what I mean? It's some people that they ain't really been doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
I was like,
Empire Radio sounds so familiar though.
He be out in Florida.
But like even I feel like an online presence, like Twitter maybe or something. Like I felt I felt like it's real familiar. Especially those times 2010, 11, 12. Like that's when
came across that.
Hell yeah, I feel like
I had French Montana on some of the front covers. Bo Deal from Chicago. We did K Michelle, Quan. We did Duchess and Caesar. We did Jasmine Sisters. We did Bobby Valentino. List goes on.
Wow,
a lot of people. As of recently, we did Angel Gold, which is $5 sister.
Oh, okay.
We did one of the Basketball Wives, and of course Vanessa Simmons.
The
last issue we just dropped is Lyrica Anderson. So.
Nice.
Yeah, songwriter, actress.
Our homegirl from Love and Hip Hop LA, right?
Yep. So we had to relaunch this year, and
she's with somebody, right? She's married to somebody.
She's with dude, A1.
I think A1 the producer.
Yeah. Okay, now.
Yep.
She's the one that had the blue thing, the blue and white. Cover.
Okay. We just dropped that cover in that issue. Yeah.
Okay.
Fire,
and she's very cool, very dope, very down to earth. I really appreciate the connection and the relationship we have. Business relationship, of course, but she's dope in everything that she does, acting, songwriting, and being an artist herself. You know what I mean? So glad to be a part of that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You already know.
I can't tell.
He got everything. Talking about, man. That's what I like to hear.
You like doing? You said you like doing videos. You like doing everything. You just like bring the whole picture.
Yeah, he said you just came from doing something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back probably later. I got I think 2 in the middle of the night maybe. So they
wait.
Yeah, they booked me, so I had to
2 in the middle of the night.
That's gangster.
In the city.
He came to do the podcast and got to go shoot back and do the video.
2 in the middle of the freaking night.
Working.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Overtime.
Yeah, gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
It's
Friday night too, so ain't no excuse. You know what I mean? Working.
What?
On a weekday. On the weekend.
What else you got going on, Mr. Frazier?
Man, I am lazy compared to this guy.
No. Don't say that. I'm gonna start checking for you, brother. A lot more.
Nah, bro. I mean, basically, like I said, I got the battle coming up in October. It's gonna be in the Bronx. Chaos Battle League is what I've been battling lately.
Chaos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like Chaos.
It's Chaos, yeah, with a K. It's newer. My man Justin Time founded the league a few years back, so it's supposed to be my friends. They do their the last few events have been at what's the place called Certified Industries on it's basically off of Gun Hill Road style. It's on Holland Avenue right by there.
Oh yeah, I used to live on Holland Avenue.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's right over there, pretty much.
Holland and Burke.
So, like I said, all the spots in the Bronx and Brooklyn now, right?
The Boogie.
I mean, it depends on the leagues, but
a lot in the Bronx, right?
Yeah, there's some in the Bronx, a lot in Brooklyn. Like We Go Hard is probably the New York league that really does the most New York battle events. That'd be more so Brooklyn because
Brooklyn's big, got a lot of space,
Brooklyn,
a lot of events.
That's where We Go Hard is from, pretty much too. It's where like E City and Steams and all the guys that found that league are from. So. Yeah.
Yes. Well, the Chaos that I'm going to look out for.
Yeah, no doubt. October, right?
What else do you want to? So, all right, like for I guess it's kind of like a boxer too. What do you hope to accomplish as far as branding your name or something? Like, what's your big? Give me a dream. Give me something.
I'm living the dream right now. I'm in the middle of it right now. I mean, you're not trying to do something, you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, though, as far as with battle rap, eventually, I think I kind of want to. So many leagues, I want to have my own kind of platform and shoot it a different type of style than you see right now. Eventually, is what I kind of see myself doing. To be honest, at this point, I have an idea. I have ideas already. Like I have blueprints of what I kind of want to do with one. I have multiple ideas, but
how is, from your perspective, how do you see that working? Like, because you have examples now.
Yeah.
So how do you see that working in a lucrative fashion? Is it a lucrative fashion, or you just got to put the work in and have the good people there to help it happen? Like, how do you see that?
I kind of got to figure out like what it is I want to sell, because at the end of the day, like, you know, that's where the money really comes from, is from like selling something.
What
you're
selling it?
Yeah.
How you're selling it?
Yeah. Like what it is. I have, like I said, I'm not gonna go too in depth with it. It's like my ideas are like what I'm gonna do with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna give you all the ingredients and the shopping list before I have the budget to go and buy my ingredients.
You
know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Is I have ideas. I have a vision. I do have a vision, and I mean, as far as that goes, like with iBattle, for example, I mean, I never kind of like, I didn't run the league, but there was times where like you guys like sponsor an event. Like I actually threw an event, like through a couple of events actually. You know what I'm saying? Like where I was like,
so you got
the footage is whatever, but like yeah. So I already know, like it's not something that like is a total like I have experience with that. Like one of the events actually, I don't know if you know who Real Sick is, but he was on. He's been on the URL. He's been on the URL.
Yeah.
What got him noticed by the URL is that one of the events I actually threw was One and Done, and on that event, Real Sick battled XL. That was his third battle on iBattle. He did really good his first battle. He did really good his second battle. So he was like, okay, Now, like this is like how it's like the rest of the shit. You'll get like, yo, let's get my man Brock Lesnar to come from WWE and come here to ECW and wrestle my guy, and it's gonna make him look crazy. Like,
you made a superstar in your own league.
Yeah, basically.
And the big time said, "Hey, you could come up here, buddy," and he came up there.
Basically, yeah. Like so.
But are you still able to make that work for your league? Or for what you're doing, or for your.
Well, what I'm trying to do is something different than that.
I know, but you put that together, even though it wasn't your league.
Yeah.
That together. So, are you able to flip that event due to him getting popular off that event?
That's something I just love. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that he was able to take that opportunity and go there with it because
I'm saying
that was his opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying, are you able to work off of what happened with that?
I mean,
does it help you in some way other than I know your help?
No. I'm just happy for him off of that. And I mean, like, I threw the event. Like, I got I paid for a lot of the stuff to happen. Like, booked the battles, whatever, and the money we made at the door, I made. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy. But it was like I threw an event. Like, and that happened then, and I've done it a couple times. So like, I've definitely kind of got my feet wet as far as that goes. Like you said.
But it's time to push the button.
Eventually, I kind of want to be be like Vince McMahon. You know what I'm saying?
5 for sure.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Push the buttons, bro.
Because I have a vision, like a different presentation
I'm
of
making that shit work for me.
I'm
flipping that shit all time today.
Word.
Shit. I mean, we've talked about some things. I don't know what else. What else you got going on, man? Stop playing.
Any projects?
Stop playing.
Yeah, a lot
of projects. Anything out that you can speak on, or I know a lot of things being tough. Got it.
Yeah, I got I'm getting back into trying to songwrite and get placements for artists. So I don't write the records. I just reference them. So I'll spit them like off the head.
You're in the pre here. This is what he's trying to be.
No.
That's what he does.
But that's what
you might as well.
Yeah, you might as well.
MacGyver and Jermaine Dupri.
I know there'd be certain artists. It'd be certain artists. Some of these artists that we like are very talented.
Yeah.
But some of them don't really write their own records, so they can't. So that's where the creatives such as ourselves come into play. And you send those records in, you just need them to sound like them. It needs to sound exactly like them, so where they could be like, damn, when did I record this? If you get that effect, then most likely you got a placement. I mean, you got to surf through the business and shit.
So you've done mad placements before?
No, I've had a lot of records in front of important people that was gonna like take them, and they'd be like, "Oh, I like that one. That's nice." And I didn't get the picks, and it's okay. You got to keep.
Was it through placements or through just them listening to the music?
Through placement process. So you somebody that knows somebody. They'll say, "Yo, Shawn, I need 20 records for Chris Brown, or I need 20 something records for this one, or I need this type of sound, this type of feel." Go in there and get to work, and don't wait till the deadline. Get it there before the deadline, and do your best to try to be in the room to sell the records. And if they like them, then you get the placement. It's a big accomplishment. So that's what I'm looking for right now. I'm working on some films and shows with stars because I'm working with the Harris family. Harris family is Blank Canvas, and also the Harrises that actually run Death Row Records out in LA.
Not
Harry O?
Not Harry O. The Harry O fan?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been working with them. What happened?
I probably looked away because I don't want, you know what I mean?
No, this is
this real deal.
This is why I've been saying I'm humble, because I truly do. I really feel that way because these things don't just happen. You gotta wake up every morning saying, "Hey, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna do it," and
work towards it.
And you gotta work towards it. So doing all of that, and I'm gonna get back into touring, and I went to Full Sail as well. I don't know if I think I told you about that. Full Sail.
What's Full Sail?
College, right?
Music school down there. Yeah, so went there, knocked out a lot of that, got a lot of information, graduated from there.
Right.
So now it's just working on new projects. Got a new project for some artists that I'm working with in North Carolina, and Rayford, North Carolina, the small town I was telling you outside of Fayetteville.
Right.
It's gonna be called Welcome to 47. So that's 47 is the county code. And I have Welcome to Augusta out now. which I did a few years back, and I also have the Product 4. Product 4 is like an island vibe album of like 7 records.
Nice.
Those items out now. So a lot of everything right now. Because I'm still up here like doing this. Like we're talking about living the dream. You're still living the dream. You're in it. But it's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be landing soon.
Gotcha.
And the landing soon is, I don't know. It's a different level of peace.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely.
It's a different level of peace. It's one of those things where you don't really have to do too much grinding or pushing so hard because you're grinding for something, and those deals have been closed or those checks are coming in, and you can really just be like, hey, I'm good.
Right.
And the people around me is
paying
good.
off.
Yeah.
Shit.
And it's doing that now. It's just it's a different level of peace. So yeah, a lot of work, a lot of records, a lot of recording, a lot of videos, a lot of deals closing, and getting back overseas as well. So
sounds about right to me.
Damn.
Second that.
He wasn't this fucking humble when I met him years ago. Okay?
I believe
he was a little cocky. The nigga was talking slick out the side of his mouth and shit like that.
I told him it come with grow. I had to change. I had to grow. I had to learn some lessons. You know.
No.
But
overseas.
He said it
was true. Now I look back at it, I'm like, damn. He knows. I'm like, he knows.
Well, look, wait, hold on.
He knows.
Hold on.
He knows.
But hold up. Also, I was a fucking asshole. I was such a dickhead, yo. I would do shit on purpose just to get. What is that?
I asked questions. I said, yo, he be in a room, he do something, blah, 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 blah. And he's always cool, but then he leave out, I'd be like, why the fuck is he like that? You know what I mean? And it, you know what I mean? Like, why is he like that? Like, nah, he's the coolest.
I was very angry.
And he might have been, honestly, he could have been the coolest one. Not
taking nothing from
nobody else.
Right.
But honestly, no lie, he was the coolest one.
I OD'd though.
And he knows he's the coolest one.
Yeah, but I would fuck it up. See, this is
tweaking out, bro.
Yeah, he knew he was the coolest one.
I knew I could have just kept going with that wave, but I'd be like, nah, they ain't getting it yet. Boy. Niggas was like,
why he's like that? What did y'all do to him? Nobody did nothing.
I was just angry, and I always wanted to just stop. That's all it was.
That's what it was.
I just felt like, you know what I mean?
But everybody had their thing.
Yeah, everybody had their shit.
However, he was the coolest one because you can see
still his crazy ass. I used to be running after hot crazy ass all the time. Yeah, we know it.
Fun times, man.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely fun times, man. Yeah, man. But good with growth.
Absolutely.
Good with growth. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, who's your favorite MC?
Oof. That's a fucking loaded question.
I'm trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out too.
I
mean, yo, I love like Jadakiss always been crazy to me.
You just talked about the lockdown.
I know I did just like talk about that, and that's
if you can't think of anybody,
and that's a good answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because he is a crazy like.
Redman.
Like Redman's great too. Redman's hilarious. Yo, have you seen the freestyles he's been dropping too on YouTube?
Is like this.
Yeah.
Oh, which one's the one where he's just
the freestyles that he been dropping? Like he drops them on his YouTube page.
Redman and Jadakiss.
Oh, y'all battling?
Not battling, but just like comparison. I don't know.
Listen, as far as when it comes to bar skills, they never had a wag worse. That's what I said.
I mean, like
he ain't lying. He's not lying. On that level, you ain't lying.
Yeah, you might not have liked the verse, but I ain't gonna say this shit was fucking whack. You're right. You're right. No, you're right. That's it's certain people.
Redman.
And some people put Fab up there too.
Fab's cool.
Fab's
cool.
You could put
Fab is cool. Fab's cool. Like
I don't know no whack.
I had the list. There was a list.
The list of who knows.
It was a whack verse
from Fab
and a whack album, and I think it was 5 people. It was 5 people.
Well, Roswell was one of them.
Jadakiss albums wasn't the greatest.
They wasn't.
No, they weren't. But see,
The
you
albums,
gotta have a nigga that's nice like
Jada's
that.
got
I know he did that.
Yeah.
That wasn't great.
I think
That was the 04. That was
And
the
I
04
love
album.
Kiss.
That was the 04 album. I had that. I was in Baltimore. I was in Maryland back then, bumping that shit.
I second him on that Jada, but if I was doing it, well, can we? Let's say, can you do it in different like eras? Maybe is that possible? Like your favorite MC in different eras?
That's
maybe?
how I like to do it.
Maybe.
Do that.
I definitely
like
say
that.
Jada.
I like
Jada's never. All right, he has his times where he's more relevant than others, but
Nah, it's
no, I'm talking about popularity wise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not just overall.
No,
he
no.
pops up and he's like after the verses.
His popularity is
after
the
the
highest
verses and
right
shit
now.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
no.
saying.
That shit
But
wild.
he's still, even to this day, he's still never delivering a whack verse
Never.
right now.
Never ever.
Kind of more than everybody.
Yeah, you think so?
Still.
No, he's probably notches over.
If Jay-Z and Jadakiss get on the song, Jadakiss verse is gonna be.
I'm gonna put Jada first, Redman second, Fab after that.
Redman?
Yeah.
Redman doesn't even fit in that era.
What are you talking about?
Like, I mean, that's why when he said like era wise, like
he comes out early '90s, but
that's a fact. He comes out with like Nas and Fat Joe and shit like that.
Yeah, he does. He low-key saved the Def Jam too, but he low-key did that because when he came, shit started moving more for them, and then you get all what Method Man does.
Then they shelved him when Jay-Z and DMX was getting.
But who was running at that time? Jay-Z was about to run the whole shit. Listen,
he wasn't. He just wasn't selling like they was.
Listen, I know he's not popular. I'm talking about just on skill, bar wise. When it comes to addressing the verse, the nigga is up there. Same as Fab. Same as who else after that? Who else? I don't know who you could put.
I can't. I love Redman, but I can't put him up there like that.
You don't have to. I did.
I can't.
I
can't.
I did. If you have a different list, I have mine.
Can I ask y'all about this? And here's an honest question.
Go ahead.
Forget all of the battle stuff, right? For this artist particularly. Can we be honest and say Cannabis was nice at one point?
I swear on everything. I knew you was gonna say that, bro.
He was very
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was going to say that.
Yeah.
I don't know
Cannabis
what it was.
killing niggas.
He had 2
Now he
years
was dead nice.
Wow, like from '98.
Cannabis was
dead
nice.
Yeah, I know.
I was to be like,
but
yo, what is
issue with him was
the journalist he used to
the issue
was nice too.
Oh yeah.
He suffered from what a lot of certain battle rappers suffer from. He did not know how to approach it. He didn't know how to approach his music. I don't know about now. He probably has people that still.
I don't know.
I don't know
about all that, man.
Music. Yeah.
I still don't think he kind of figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, yo, he's still Cannabis.
Them freestyle.
He'll always be Cannabis, but
it was certain
niggas can't fuck with that.
Yeah,
it was his approach to the music and how he did that album. If that let me tell you, I'm there.
I'm gonna listen to that album one day.
I'm there.
I need to listen to
I've
it.
listened to
Bro,
it recently.
I'm there. Like 98, 99, 2000. I'm in high school and getting out. We are waiting for this album to drop. Like niggas is taking off class. We're going. Listen. If that album was fire, if it was set up if it sounded like the mixtapes that he had put out, like all that shit, if it sounded like that shit,
or better,
he would have been, because the spot that M took was for him.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
Yeah,
that was his lane to go in.
I guarantee you now, if you listen to Cannabis album, it's gonna be fire to you. But you know what the problem was?
Which one though?
I'll say the first one and maybe the second, but the first and second. But
the second one's a little better.
The second
one is better.
You think so?
What was that song? The BC, the something.
He used to play that on it. He used to play that on it. That was the second album.
The reason why we
that instrumental.
The reason why the album we kind of looking at it differently is because it's being compared to DMX.
Selling albums.
It's being paired to Jay-Z. All those
no.
people that was around that
Colored?
Big Pun album came out that time. Yeah, all of that.
He did a song called Niggonometry.
That shit was fire. You didn't like it?
Bro.
Tell the truth. Listen. Niggonometry was weird, but the way he broke that shit down, he was.
He's dead nice.
Wait, he did a song called Niggonometry. He had the video where he became small. He sprayed himself again like he sprayed himself with that performance with Wyclef and shit. Like, he started looking away, and then when you have LL, right? And even though we'll say you don't listen to Jack the Rapper Strikes Back or whatever that shit is, you don't listen to that shit. But that shit supposedly had beat him, right? Once you have LL and that whole Def Jam office blocking
behind you, right?
It's over. He didn't have he it
don't matter though. That second
he was blackballed
still hurts.
He was blackballed, and he didn't come out with a good enough
second
product.
Round knockout.
He didn't come out with a good. He only had that. He didn't have a good enough product.
Yeah.
Who produced his album? The Fugees? Wyclef?
Wyclef.
Yeah, he was.
I don't understand.
He didn't have a girl
production.
He didn't have a girl record on there. That's what it was.
No, but yeah, that's true. He didn't have He didn't have. He had Wyclef production.
He didn't have a girl record.
Well, Wyclef put out the Carnival.
Wyclef
put out the Carnival.
If somebody was around him and said,
"Nah, I like the Carnival." That's a fire.
He didn't have no girl. But I promise you, if you look at the reason why his albums will look like that, because we're looking at Big Pun, we're looking at DMX, we're looking at the Noriega, what, all of that. You're looking at Jay-Z and Redman and Method Man, and he was so far lyrical ahead of all of that everybody was like, "Yo, this shit gotta be fine."
All he needed was the
right
good production.
He needed the right song.
Good production. Know how to someone there to tell him how to put the song together.
Yeah,
because he was just going.
That nigga said some shit like, "I'm the something. I don't even know." He said, "But I move too fast for the human retina to register." Something that'll move at a speed that would confuse Keanu Reeves. That was coming after you, blasting you like a some front seat passenger. You must be asking for some sort of a massacre. I'll attack your cardiovascular. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is that? Like, it was just weird to me at that time, but it was dope. It was the illest shit to me. And I was like, why is he not getting? And I looked at it. I said, look at all these other guys. You got Redman, Method Man was fire. Like, they still fire to this day, but that's what it was. So I was just asking, like,
Eminem came out 99.
Yeah, that was wild. Eminem was,
and that took that spot.
That's why I was asking, like, as far as like era wise. But Jada is one for me. I agree. I second.
We went from Jada to
is definitely in a like top 10 spitters. Him, Eminem, Big L.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
And I did like Busta Rhymes' creativity. If y'all don't mind me saying.
At first, yeah.
At first. I like the creativity.
Busta Rhymes like in his prime, like
y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow. I was like, yo.
Yeah, that was some different shit.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was something that was kind of ahead of his time too, type of shit.
It was
dope.
You know, creativity was just like artistically. He wasn't scared.
Not at all, man. And it definitely made for some entertaining shit.
Yeah,
because we was kids, bro.
Exactly,
so
like
definitely.
It was like watching a damn cartoon. Like,
I was.
I
make sure everything
was mixed
raw.
And he was combining. Maybe he was combining the video. So you watching one video and you're like, oh, this ain't the song. This is the one before. And you're like, okay. And then they do it, and the next video come in. You like
ended off with a whole other song.
I'm like. Nah, and he was the only one. He was the only one that got next to Janet like that, as far as musically.
Yeah.
Busta gets.
They only performed that once, I think.
The only once.
Yeah. Recently.
Yeah. See, so and she was cool with that. That's why I think that was dope. Yeah, that was dope.
Well, I saw like a thing about him. I saw like a clip about him talking about how he got the feature too. About how like. He heard her say that she wanted to do a track with him. He heard that. He's like, we make this happen.
I got it right now.
I gotta do it right now. Yeah,
I didn't have a song. I told her I had a song.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I forgot. I know who did the video, but I don't remember the track.
It might have been Dark Child around them.
No, it was whatchamacallit. The Hype.
Hype. No. Hype did the video, but who made that track?
I don't know.
Question. That's a good question.
I don't know. He found it though, but I forget where.
Yeah,
I
that shit
forget
was
where.
wild.
Yeah, Jet, while you tracking me, I'm gonna make this song.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that record. That's a once in a lifetime. Like,
that's wild.
He
was like,
you don't get that.
Yeah, that's Jesus saw that shit.
We could go to Olympics breakdancing.
Yo, that girl was doing the prayer mantis.
Oh man, that was.
The fuck was she doing?
Her name is,
what was that?
What's her name? She's a celebrity now.
She definitely is famous.
Either these white women are spitting on dicks or they break dancing like that in order to get famous.
Nah,
she single?
Is she
Yeah. Might as
Which
well.
one? The
one that was
the prayer mantis?
Yeah, the one, and yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, he's a comedian, all right.
He's a hot.
Yo,
he said, "Baby, baby."
That's wild.
Yo,
she's doing the dope fiend.
Yeah. Hey, for real. Hey, what? That's what it's called.
Oh, what's that from Jungle Fever?
Yep.
Gator. Hey, mama, this dance for you.
I got a new one. Definitely.
Gator in this motherfucker. Yeah. Oh shit. All right then. Woo. All right. So Olympics. Now they don't have it. Now it's kicked out. Now it's no good. Now it's not in the Olympics no more.
What?
Breakdance.
They tried it out. They tried it.
Yeah.
Nah. They put the blame on her.
It was fucked it up. Yeah. It was like, what the fuck is that shit?
Meanwhile, all these Asians doing flips and samurai kicks and shit. Like they doing all types of this shit.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I mean,
well, at least they did it though, and it was the 51st year of hip hop, so it's like it's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I guess.
Damn, one in Paris.
Whoever got paid for it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Somebody made money.
Yeah, I mean the U.S. team basketball. You know what I mean? Steph and them niggas.
Yeah, U.S. took everything.
Yeah,
USA.
Amazing. It looked good. I like that.
I don't know how we so bad at 3-on-3 though.
Wow. Wow. I didn't think,
American 3-on-3.
Right.
Like, yo, our 3-on-3 team was garbage.
You know why? Because we used to play in 21 with his 3-on-3.
Okay.
So we used to play so our minds go to 21.
5-on-5.
Yeah, we don't play 3-on-3s out here.
Still though, it's like,
do we really play 3-on-3s?
I mean, that's like if it was only three,
I know,
a certain amount of people at the park. Like, 3-on-3.
You playing 21 though.
Yeah, you playing
Nah, we was going 3-on-3. 21.
I mean, I see a 4-on-4 or 5-on-5.
No, I remember saying though, but it's still basketball though. At the end of the day, like,
I mean,
we should have a 3-on-3 team that wins the gold medal. I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry.
Now that I think about Boots, is kind of
K-Dog, shout out to K-Dog.
People do that, you know what I mean?
That's
like pegging. Remember when
Oh man,
handball. We used to have the blue ball.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, these city niggas know that shit.
That was crazy.
I used to play water polo. Yeah, bang.
Yeah, fact. I remember that too.
Hell yeah, man. Terrence Crawford fight. Did we talk about that last time? I don't know if we talked about that. Democrats acting like Drake fans. I don't know if I said that before.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
The House of the Dragons. Do you watch any of that shit?
Not too much. I was just told that I need to watch it. So I have to go. Don't.
I'm telling you.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it. It's a Game of Thrones spinoff.
No, I ain't really into that type of stuff. Right. Then but the way they made it sound like
it's a build up to nothingness. Like they keep building up to this fight with dragons, and we ain't get to the fight with dragons.
No fight with dragons.
And then we gotta wait 2 more years for
I want to see the fight with the dragon.
Yeah,
right.
Let him burn some shit up or something.
Fire, right.
Just fast forward to the fight.
They've been doing a little here, a little there, but not the whole thing.
That's crazy.
It's been teasing, false advertising. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we just talked about Busta Rhymes, man. He brought a dragon. Fucking, they can't bring a dragon.
Oh, man. And then dragon.
Yeah, man. He brought a dragon.
That was my joint, man. Busta Rhymes.
You know what I mean? What about Tyrese's beard out here? You know what I mean?
I didn't see that, bro.
He's out here singing the national anthem.
He got a beard?
He keeping a beard on.
Yeah. Bald head in the beard.
He plastic. It's not a real beard.
It's not a real beard.
No, that was
It's
real.
not a real beard. Niggas get extension beards. Tyrese. What else do you want from me?
Oh man, I like Tyrese too, man. He seemed cool. I hope the beard is not fake.
I'm over Tyrese ever since that point.
I hope it's not.
He was, yeah, I guess so. But
what do you want from me?
He said he was high. I don't know what.
Why would you do that?
I hope it's not, but damn.
It's like Nori joint. You see Nori's fade?
But that's
Nori got the new fade.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah,
he got the. He got the I'm super Dominican fade.
He took
like bomb.
They said where you get that from? He talking about, yo, I'll tell you, I got to connect. Nori got to connect.
He dead ass too.
He did, yep.
Wow. He wanted his hair back.
Bugged out.
Hey man, everybody's a little enhanced or fake now. Like everybody got a little. Who knows what you got in here and shit.
Hey
yo. Tyrese's beard. Yeah, he's supposed to be. He has a movie called 1992 coming out.
Yep.
With Ray Liotta, right?
Huh?
Ray Liotta in it?
Yeah. About
his last movie,
about
I think.
The riot. Yeah, about the riot. Yeah. And I guess he's wearing it because of that. But then he's dressed up like fucking Marvin Gaye. I'm like, why are you dressed? Yeah,
who? Tyrese?
Yeah, why he got the beard? Like it looks like he's gonna be on a Lifetime. Marvin Gaye.
He looks like Lifetime Marvin Gaye. He looks like Lifetime Marvin Gaye right now.
He was trying to be in the mode, in the character when he came out there with that.
Lifetime Marvin Gaye it is. That's what it's looking like.
Try to get that.
And then there's Jonathan Majors, man. You know this man? Okay.
Never met him personally.
Never
met him personally.
Have you ever met me good personally?
No, but I've met her sister.
Ooh.
I met her sister.
I
seen her sister.
How was her sister?
Respectfully, extra respectfully, she's a beautiful woman, beautiful person. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I know the person she was seeing, she was dating.
So we don't want any
issue.
Amen.
Respect. Okay. But shout out to Eric Billinger, at the time. It's Eric Billinger. But shout out to him. But yeah, she's a beautiful, respectable woman at the time. Yeah. But yeah, she.
Yeah, he looked like he just, he looked like he lived about two niggas like this.
Yeah, a little something. But yeah, Megan Good is.
Megan Hood.
Well, Megan Good has some.
That nigga crying over that pussy. That nigga loves it. He said, I heard it. He played it. He said, I love you, my beloved. I love you.
He said beyond some limitless shit.
Would you have cried? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm listening.
No, who would have cried?
Would any of y'all have cried for it like that? I'm just asking.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Listen,
how that feels.
I don't know either.
I've cried over women before, and I don't like to say that I've done it, but it hasn't been.
No, but not like that though.
It hasn't been
on some hurt shit, or on some he's on some like
happy joy breathing.
I was like, I don't think I've said yeah.
That's like true ultimate love, nigga.
When you say limitless, like past the limit of.
But how does she feel about it? Like, is she soaking it all up, or is she like?
She's like, wow,
I got this nigga wrapped around my finger.
Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know.
Why is he doing this every time?
This is the second time.
He really, you can tell how he is. He really loves her.
Yeah, but you know,
what?
If you really love her. There's ways of people knowing you really love her.
Yeah, but you know what type of nigga coon he is. You seen the video.
Oh, man.
You saw the video. Look at his face. Every picture he takes is the same picture.
Creed episodes ever coming here.
The comments that was coming up was the weirdest thing. Because people were saying...
He's dressed like a slave.
Not even... Well, I seen that too. I seen... That's crazy you said that. They were saying that you can't trust it because he's an actor. Actors could cry at the drop of the dime.
That's real.
But
That's
I think that's real.
I think it's real.
I think that's real.
I think it's real.
And I'm gonna salute him if that, brother. I know you've been through some things. You got
I'm not saying
salute him,
I'm not saying don't go up there and don't give your woman or your girl some praise. You definitely could do that. It's how you go about it.
Oh, okay.
And what you do and what you say too. Because now this is public domain. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I'm recorded, then yeah, you can hear all the shit I didn't say crazy. But you don't got a lick of information to that. So because of that, it's just me saying what I say, and that's it. This motherfucker now is going to be super mean. He just got mean because his girl was picked up by another light-skinned nigga with green eyes.
Oh, man. Yeah, you remember that?
Michael Elio.
Yeah.
Michael! And he did the hard
yeah.
And he didn't die. He didn't
Yeah.
He didn't even dap him up.
He dapped him early.
So it just wasn't in the video.
He did dap him
There's a whole video where he does dap him first.
He does?
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
dap
I didn't
him.
see it. Okay.
Well, it don't matter.
Yeah, I know.
Because then you did all that, and then he's looking
didn't
like,
show me that part.
Yeah, he picked up like and I
That's
was like
a tight one,
I got you in my pocket. Like, yeah, remember those nights?
Oh,
that's how it looked like.
Because when I seen it, the first thing I thought about was when Drake said, "Giving hugs to I give those type of hugs. I know what type of hugs those are.
Right,
like a hug to somebody you might have messed with before.
Yeah. Right.
He said, I know those type of hugs because I do them, and I'm like,
Right.
damn. But I was like, I said those are rich people. They got rich people problems or rich people
Right. You gotta let that shit go. That shit like high school. You feel me?
it's another level.
Yeah, everybody that been around. You just gotta know what it is.
Yeah.
You chose it. You know this. Like you don't think that they've been messing around from back then, or like you stepping into their world.
Yeah, Megan Good is she's very
right.
Good. She's very good looking.
She's
very good looking. Yeah, she's good looking, and I'll leave it at that.
California too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
Correct pronunciation. Yes.
It's not far off to see why he's acting like that. I can see it. I get it. I get it.
I don't know what he had to get punched in the game or some shit. What the fuck, nigga? Like, why are you doing all that? You don't have to. You already got her.
Love it don't matter.
Yeah.
Loves her.
As a person that's been there before, I don't like seeing her.
He loves her.
You saw the video, bro.
He loves her.
He was hopping around them corners in that video.
He loves her for real.
He loves her.
He'll fight. He'll know about the white girl that he was jumping around with.
It was cool for a second. That's it. It was cool.
Yo, they had to be fucking around on the side when he was with when he was a white girl. Because she was right there. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it had to be some kind of. Because, like. Nah.
I'm kind of mad
on that. She had to be gangster to still fuck with him even after the video came out.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that white bitch. She's out the right now.
Yeah. It's kind of messed up how Disney did him, though. Because people do worse things than that. And he was found not guilty. He was found not guilty.
But you know what it is.
Yeah.
He's black, so we already guilty.
Yeah,
the video looks crazy, bro. Yeah. Like, no, I don't want that shit.
Yeah, and it didn't show him doing anything.
She's running after him slow. It just looks bad. It's
my thing is, why did you call the cops the next day when she was like, let that bitch be locked in her room by herself?
Yeah,
like just leave her alone. You're not coming out. All right, cool.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Because she was already drunk and fucked up. Now you brought the cops. Now look crazy. And now she's coming out of the drunkenness. And you a black man there. It just looks ridiculous. Like
I'll give one Easter. Well, it's not an Easter egg because I don't know for sure, but I know for sure because of what was told, kinda. But that Kang Dynasty thing that we were supposed to see in Disney, it's kind of messed up because you would have seen them killing off X-Men. That's why I'm like. It was a lot of things that we missed.
Oh, the shit that Deadpool was trying to do with that whole shit?
Remember when Wolverine said they was waiting on me? The X-Men was dependent on me and I got drunk and left?
Oh, that's supposed to be what Kang did.
Yeah, he said the people, but it was really Kang. So Kang had got split up into 3. It was Kang did Galaxy where he was fighting all of the people out there. Then he was fighting Spider-Man and them. And he was fighting somewhere else. So they did Ground, Cosmic, and something.
Yeah.
We was about to see that black man do a dope villain on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to see that, and that's why I was like, "That's messed up, man."
Fucked it up.
Messed it up, man.
They bringing Wesley back, right?
Well, now that he did Deadpool, they want him. They want
to incorporate Blade in the mix.
Deadpool. Ryan. What's his name? Ryan. Whatever.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds want. They were like, yo, y'all need. Even though y'all going to do this other Blade, y'all need to give Wesley a Blade where he does like a Logan type. Like if he's going to go out, let him go out like Blade should go out. Which I think he's the only. He should be the only. He's still a good. He got in shape for like a month, and he still know his moves and shit. He's like 61.
He did well. He did very well in that movie. Yo. I was surprised.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that. I mean, I want the other dude to do it too, because when I thought of who else could do it, I was like, I seen him. When I looked at
Jaleel White?
No, not Jaleel White. They getting Marshalla Marsh.
I know you're talking about the other black guy.
The black man. He was in Luke Cage. That's why I remember.
They was gonna get him to play Blade.
Yeah. The other Marshalla
I know. Yeah, I forgot to pronounce it now. I know you.
He has like a African.
You talking about Luke Cage, right?
No, yeah, but there was a Luke Cage TV show where he was the bad guy in it. So when I seen him, I said,
I know you talk about.
Yeah, he gave off those Wesley Snipes-ish type of feel like that. That early New Jack City type energy he was giving that off. I was like, I know
you talk about.
Yeah, so he's supposed to be the new Blade. And then you had Sticky Fingers. He was a Blade at one point.
He was.
Yeah, it's not better than Wesley, bro. Wesley is the Blade.
Yeah,
number one, the Blade.
Sticky Fingers.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, Kang was crying. Then we got Proswell versus Lauryn Hill.
What's going on with that?
What happened?
Oh, y'all didn't hear it then. I hate that. He come out with a diss song.
He dissed her?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Hey, God, he's always been the wackest one.
Oh, man.
And the funny thing is, Wyclef used to write for some of his shit.
No way. There's no way.
Yeah, Wyclef used to say.
I don't believe that, bro. I can't believe that.
Yes, he has a diss song for Lauryn Hill.
For Lauryn Hill?
Yes. Talking about why, because now they thing fell through. It's pointing it all at her, so he's rapping, and it's horrible.
What fell through the Fuji reunion or something?
I think it was her tour featuring them, or whichever way it was, but it fell through.
It didn't go through, and so he's mad.
Now he's pointing all things for everything going wrong with Fuji's on her.
Wow,
I want to hear it.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah, well,
she need to diss him back.
He needs to worry about it.
Nah, fuck that. Let them battle it out.
He need to worry about his. wait. He need to worry about his court case, because I did some research and found out that the dude, what's my man that was with Snoop in Death Row, the lawyer.
I know. Yeah,
that's his lawyer, my nigga.
Yeah.
I looked out to what?
Yeah.
That's his lawyer.
Not Kate. Was his?
Prize. He got him as his lawyer.
Yeah, the old school death row lawyer.
The white nigga.
Yeah, that's Italian dude.
That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got to be old now.
Yeah, he got white hair. It's like a white flat top.
Slick back flat top. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Going to jail.
For some reason. Oh shit! For some reason, one day I was like, "Let me look this. Where is this dude at?" Because I'm always watching the documentaries, and they always bring him up. I was like, "Where is he at now? What is he still doing?" Because I think he got locked up at one point, but he's still doing law. And I seen a picture of Proswell. I said, "What the fuck is this? This is recent." I said, "Oh, shit, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is bananas."
Pros going to jail.
Yeah, Pros is sorry, Prosy. Sorry, Pros.
We don't even know for what. What do you do? Fraud or some shit? He doesn't even know what he did.
Something about it's some money shit that I guess got placed around where it shouldn't have got placed. Whatever the case may be.
Some laundromat.
That's what they're saying. But I think some other people with 5 names is involved too. So you know how that goes.
Caught up in a Ponzi scheme.
The whole world's a Ponzi scheme now. You just gotta figure out which ones they ain't gonna shut you down for. What else I got here on these things here? House Drag, I did that. Dancing, I did that. Deadpool. Oh, you said you didn't see the Black Sam interview.
Nah, I need to watch that, bro.
I'll talk about that later about Nipsey. You didn't see that, right?
I didn't see all of it. No. I seen like the first part of it. And I was like, I didn't get back to it, and I got distracted.
Yeah, you gotta sit with it. It gets kind of heavy on your heart. You know, as he tells this shit, because he don't really talk about
right
about that whole situation. So
yeah. Yeah, I heard it was decent. Real good, real good.
Real.
That shit wow, man.
Very well.
Backdoored that boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of street talk. There's a lot of shit that might come up that saying the reason why,
It was like a build up. It was kind of like
they're saying it's more than that. They're saying that he was sent there. That's what is insinuating. It's saying that the way he's saying it is that homeboy came up there one time with no shirt on, looked around, checked in, cased the spot.
Yeah.
And then he's saying he came back with red shirt on, deflect. I think it's from some other hood. You know how that go.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a couple words, and then bang, bang, bang.
Mm-hmm.
But he's saying that the reason why was because of some other situation that happened.
Yeah, because supposedly Shitty Cuz was a snitch, and he told him he was a snitch. He was on paperwork, but it really, like I said, it was a build up of shit, and it go back. I think I didn't see the full interview, but from what I heard, it goes back to Big U and his shit.
Yeah, they're saying that it has a lot to do with DJ Khaled coming to the hood for that last video that he had when he had DJ Khaled out there. He's saying that
they was trying to extort him, and
you felt like it should have came through him,
right?
And Nip was like, "Nah, you just my people, you ain't going."
Facts.
You know what I mean? And then that's where that whole issue come from. So they're saying there's also a buildup of that, So, and he was out here just putting stuff out that may hurt what he claims is happening. So, that's some street hood shit. So,
yeah, man. California.
It gets nasty.
Yeah.
You've been out there, right?
Yeah, I still got a spot out there.
Have you ever done any battles outside of this area?
California.
No, I battled in Chicago before, but not Cali.
Okay, Chicago.
Chicago, though, yeah, I did an event. Actually, it was kind of a wild event. It was like it was on a Spanish battle league, but they booked a couple of English battles, and one of them was me versus Jim Bida, who's from like Philly. So like we really could have easily battled like in New York or anywhere around here, but I ended up battling a battler from Philly in Chicago.
In Chicago
on a Spanish league in English.
Do you know?
That's wild.
That's dope.
I don't
know, right?
Yeah, that's dope.
Rubbing? No. They just wanted some English battles on the card too.
Chicago.
So
damn, that's dope.
Yeah, it was a cool trip. I'm not gonna lie.
That's dope.
Very hospitable.
When was that?
I thought it was like actually it was like the week after I battled on Fight Club, so probably last November. November, not this past November that we just passed, but the November before that, I think.
Okay. So like 2022.
2022 sounds about right. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Shot-town.
That was a fun. That was a fun experience.
Any other spots that you I live
around New York, so I mean,
why all New York, New Jersey, Connecticut?
Like I've done some I've done one in like New England, yeah, not Connecticut, but yeah,
New England. Okay.
Yeah. I think it was in Massachusetts actually. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm always up to battle in other places too. Like I've had shit that I fell through too. Like like I've had things that I got booked, and then like somebody canceled, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah, that shit. Especially when you're all ready to go.
Yeah. When you're ready for it, it's the worst thing. Oh no, when you're there already.
Yeah, happened.
That's the worst feeling in the world, man. That's the worst feeling in the world. That's why I've showed up to battles unprepared sometimes. I'm like, what? I'm not gonna do this to this guy. Like, make him come there and just don't show him. I'm like, I'm get my ass whipped. I was like, I'm gonna do my best. I don't know this shit, like, but this motherfucker came from like Baltimore up to here just to battle. I'm like, I know he ain't get paid for this shit, so it's like, you know what? I'm gonna come through. I'm a rat. If I forget shit, I'm gonna be like T-Rex, just give you a mixtape verse or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and that was like one of my first battles. Actually, that I did that. Like,
that's crazy.
I did the T-Rex shit, just like
this nigga.
I love that about T-Rex. Is another example. How about you talk about how you don't gotta break, you don't gotta get at somebody to like battle, because they'll have mixtape verses, and them shit to be better rounds than his opponents half the time.
Facts.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the approach.
Yeah,
I'm not saying don't have that.
No.
I think in the early 2000s, late 90s, with a couple battles that became the wow factor. Oh shit, you talking about some shit
Yeah.
that some they might not know, but
yeah,
you know what I mean, and
Mhm.
it takes and then it built on that because I came up in the era where you just had all your verses.
Oh yeah,
And you ready to go at any time.
Right then,
Yeah.
And you just got to make sure those verses could be good for a song, a verse is spit for regular, and a verse of battle. Like you had to make sure they all work for you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know.
Hell yeah, well-rounded verses.
Yeah, basically hitting everything you can.
I got a question for you. A 2-part question.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you battling first round, do you like to go first or go second?
Second is definitely the most advantageous to do, in my opinion, because you get to steal momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
say if I'm doing a 1-round battle and I'm battling you, if I go first, I'm not gonna have no opportunity to rebuttal. You might say something crazy, and like, you know, I'm not the greatest off the top, but I'm capable of it. You say something crazy, if I rebuttal it, I take all the steam from that and that shit'll open the round. Plus, by going second, like being the lasting impression in somebody's mind could take a battle. Also, sometimes you battle somebody and their energy's at a certain place, and like in a battle, you gotta find your cadence in it sometimes. Like if you hear somebody and he's going crazy and you're like, yo, I gotta turn up right now. Like you know, you can't like you know what kind of energy exactly. So that's how it also can be advantageous to go second because you know you see what you gotta beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always think that second.
I mean, there's people that think their shit is so good that they could go first.
No. Ain't nothing wrong with that too. Like there's times where I prefer to go first.
Right.
Like there's times where I've had my rounds. When I have my round down, I know it well. I'd rather go first. If I got a 1-rounder and I think the guy I'm battling is actually like really trash, I want to go first so people don't gotta watch his round.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's times where I want to go first, but if I think it's gonna be a good competitive battle, I want to go second. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
That's the way I see it.
Have you? What was the thing out of all your battles that you remember? Like if you battling this person and you'd be like, oh, I know I got him. Like let's say he went first and you went second. Was there something that the person did, like either twitched or shook or something that you caught him and you was like, oh, I know I got this battle in my books? What was the one?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of times where I've battled somebody and like, first of all, obviously, if you battle somebody and they choke, you're like, all right, all I gotta do is get through my shit and like, you know, whatever.
Right.
Like it's served up for you. But like even past that, like, you know, there's times where like you know your opponent, so and you know who you gotta know who you are too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you write shit, and the way you write, the way like I have shit, I hear somebody say something I'm like, yo, they're gonna think this is a rebuttal when I say it in the round, but it's already written. So like that'll happen sometimes too. That happen a lot. People think I'm crazy at freestyling because there'd be shit that I've counter wrote to that. Like,
that's dope.
So you're just thinking of shit. You're trying to. You're watching the videotape. You're trying to figure out how you can.
Yeah. I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm self-aware, so it's not like, you know, hard.
I can't figure it out, but listening to you and how you talk and shit, I know you've heard this before. But what's the guy's name that's an actor? You get compared to him.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, by you so far.
The dude that does Knocked Up.
Do I? I sound like that guy?
Who the fuck is that?
The movie.
Knocked Up?
Seth Rogen? What?
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
I never got that before. That's pretty crazy.
You get it? Look.
That's funny.
I looked over. I was like, "Wait, am I interviewing this nigga or Seth Rogen? I don't know." Nah, you gave off that little bit of vibe. Maybe it's the weed too. Who knows?
That might be the weed. Definitely pretty smacked.
Definitely the weed.
Definitely pretty smacked right now. But
yeah, I'm toasted.
I know you're fucking toasted. Oh man. Yeah, and Matthew Perry they said he got murdered. He got murdered.
Yo, you heard what the doctors said? You heard the doctors?
No,
the videotape, they said, I wonder how much this idiot's gonna pay us now.
What?
Wow. Word, son.
Yeah, so they killed him on purpose.
They just kept giving him the prescriptions, and then they got the ketamine queen, whoever the ketamine queen is, because that's what they was giving them.
That's wild.
That's like for anxiety and shit like that, right? Ketamine.
Yeah.
Boy, he OD'd on it.
OD. They was giving it to him.
And they knew he could OD on it too.
How much this idiot's gonna pay us for it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wow.
That's
wow.
crazy.
That's
Oh,
They got him on tape saying that shit, bro. They about to crack
that's the
down
metal.
on
That's
that.
the metal. That's the Western medical field, man.
Bro, it's-
Get you on drugs.
Exactly
and
what it is.
It's just legal drug dealers, my nigga. That's it. That's all that is.
boy.
Hey, I don't know. It's worse than drug dealers sometimes,
No,
man.
they are. Well, I mean, you might not.
I'm saying though, like,
might
no. I know you.
In
I know
both-
you. They
in both
literally,
terms, you might not-
literally sell drugs. I get that part of it.
Right. But
Yeah,
they're
that's
not
what I'm
doing-
saying.
They're not doing everything else that comes with it, like in the street, though.
No,
But they doing some other fucked up shit.
Nah,
They doing
yo,
some other type of
Yo,
fucked up
I
shit
didn't
though.
know that a lot of the time, like doctors and nurses in high places, they be on drugs, bro.
Oh hell yeah!
Like drugs, like cocaine, heroin,
Yes.
drunk during a surgery, my
I
nigga.
can believe that.
Like that's
That's
crazy.
some high pressure shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
You're not finna be drunk or high and working on stitching
But
me
then
up.
they,
or some shit like
regular
that.
and they're like this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you.
No, you gotta
I'm
realize.
not saying I try
There's
not.
no way you need to be in rehab. Fuck you mean?
bro,
Who
I
let
mean,
you here?
That's the thing. Everybody, listen. We live in
Nah.
America. You in Florida. Everybody's on fucking drugs, man.
Mhm.
This
Not
is
my
a drugs-
doctor.
bro.
Better not be.
Go
You gotta
look.
switch
Better
places.
look for.
You gonna be in his hospital bed.
You gotta check his prescriptions. Check his prescriptions, man. Go to his garbage.
Yeah.
Go to the garbage. Go in the back.
You can,
and
see
see
him, you can see him right in the mirror in the bathroom when she closed the door. He's looking at himself,
Hell yeah.
popping his fucking.
And he said I needed to go to therapy. I was like, why that nigga needs therapy too? He got a therapist. Why the therapy? My therapist got a therapist.
Therapist got
Yeah.
therapist. They do.
And then we just talking now. Who the
The
priest?
therapist, yeah, therapist.
Right.
You know, most therapists do have therapists. Like,
Yeah, they do.
like therapy. The people that get into therapy are the people that need therapy. Like that.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And the most people that have therapists is customer service people
Like dealing with people all day.
all day.
That's
Mm.
why I don't
Niggas
like
need
to
therapy.
be. I don't like that.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That shit's wild.
Yeah.
bro.
That makes
I wanna talk
sense.
to you at my gesture.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
my gesture, man.
Our
Man.
therapy, I'm trying to do is pick their brain.
Mhm.
I feel like, man, my shit ain't like my shit ain't that complex,
Yeah.
bro. Like, you feel me?
Why
I
is it-
want to know what you
Oh, my
know,
bad, my
mother.
bad.
I want to know what
Why-
you know.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
sell Woody?
Who? Oh,
I think he's pure gold.
that's the
man.
one with the bald head, boys.
Yeah.
Yo, he's hilarious.
Yo.
Man. That dude, boy.
Yeah.
Only in Atlanta. I
Yo,
guess.
I don't even know because I was like,
We shot Rich Homie for the barbershop. You say you can say I can say anything else you say.
You got immunity? I got immunity?
I ain't get in trouble for it, right? So nah. Oh, then yeah, we did that. I'm
Right.
like,
Why would you even say that though? He just want the clout. Like, yeah, nigga, we did that. Yes, you ain't know, and we ain't getting in trouble for it.
you know what it is.
That's
Whatever
wild.
plan he got in his
He
mind,
said,
and whatever
nigga,
they doing, I respect it because
He
he's
said,
doing
nigga,
it.
I don't know why y'all asking me. Y'all forcing me to say all this shit I don't want to say.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, listen, give that man a show, let him go.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, he linked up with my favorite guy that he hates, Charleston White. So I love Charleston, man.
Charleston White?
I really love.
I think he's hilarious.
You like him too?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
The best.
He's hilarious.
He's just an
man.
old
I
nigga.
fuck-
Like that's what old black niggas
Yeah.
do. He just
Old country.
Yeah.
Texan ass nigga.
yeah,
With
Nah.
one eye.
that's right. Like he remind me. Remember back in the day?
Oh no, nigga. Oh no, nigga.
Remember back in the day? Remember
I say, oh no, nigga.
Remember back in the day in TV shows and movies, they used to have the drug dealer come and then there's Rock or somebody. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Yo, you ain't coming out." He's one of them. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
mad at that. Like,
That nigga is on drugs.
He said something interesting. He said I used to sit with the politicians and the people. I've been trying to get these things corrected because as a people we fucked up. He said y'all didn't listen. Y'all didn't pay me no mind. He said now I'm just gonna give you an ignorant ass nigga.
Y'all listening now?
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn.
So y'all listening now?
Yeah.
I got your attention. Now
He's over it. You gotta talk to niggas like fucking idiots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we responded to him, right?
It worked.
Let's be clear.
It
It
worked.
works.
It
We-
worked.
if I go up there with a bow tie and all the proper shit to say, motherfuckers gonna pass me by.
Yep.
But if I talk to you like a nigga off the street,
Yep.
you gonna pay attention to me whether you want to or not.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's just the honest truth.
It's working.
about it.
It's working.
You know what I mean? But I hope Woody don't get caught up in no bullshit. He that nigga's a personality,
Mhm.
and at this rate,
And he's in the streets, right? Like he's not locked up.
no. He's still around, so I think he's looking around if people gonna run up on him too. But
that nigga said, "Fuck, I'm gonna."
that nigga said he's getting money off that shit now. He's getting
Yep.
mad money off of this social media shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, it is what it is with him. I hope
That's hilarious,
everything's
B.
What we gonna do, man? I think that's all the shit we got right now. I don't know what else is going. We can call out Democrats and Republicans all you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
So Kamala Harris is really, I don't understand. Her name is Kamala Harris, right? And she's these old pictures. She's Indian. They're Indian.
Well,
she's Indian.
Yeah, she's Indian.
She's Indian and maybe some kind of.
She's mixed.
Her
I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know if some Indian lady like that gonna get with a.
She said she was listening to Tupac in college. She was in college.
College is different, bro. We talk about before college.
No.
Like, how did you?
In college, she was in the 80s. She wasn't listening to Tupac. Tupac was young. She's just trying to be hip. That's what I'm saying. She's taking all these word plays and putting it together. Last 4 years ago, she's on the TV with that other Indian saying, "So you Indian too? Yeah, I'm Indian. This is what we used to cook." This man clips.
But did she identify herself as a black woman?
She identified herself as now she does. She identified herself before as an Indian Asian woman, right? That's what she said 4 years ago. That's what they said.
Yeah, this is wild.
That's why Trump be like, I didn't know she was black, and black people get mad because it's him saying it. But it's like it's the honest truth. Like, when did she become black?
I mean, I get it. I get it.
But whatever the sell. Listen, I'm not telling people who to. This is the problem I have.
The Afrocentric Asian.
Okay, well,
that's where it comes from.
If you want to go there, then all the Asians should be claiming what we claim when we say Afrocentric Asian. That's coming from gods and shit like that.
But they're not.
They don't see themselves like that. Like
because they're not raised like how we're raised.
We're talking about American black made people. Not saying we're African, whatever, but black people in America that had to deal with being born in America and the troubles that come with that. Right. She is not that.
Definitely not.
She is not that. She is cosplay. But
where's she from?
Where's
she grow up?
Canada.
She's from Canada?
See, she went to
what?
Yes.
How was that?
Yes.
That's wild.
Canada. And then she comes over here. Then she goes to HBCU. She goes to fucking Howard or whatever the fuck.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
That's why she said she's black.
Yeah, but Buster, there's white girls in sororities too.
Yeah. Nah, but not Howard, bro.
Bro, you want to go
to Howard? You could be white.
Bro,
you could be white as snow. You go through Howard, bro.
Bad white girls in that shit.
Got some soul with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want some different shit.
There's a couple white girls that are in some HBCU sororities. I've seen it.
Of course.
I've seen it. I'm just saying, so you don't have to be black to go to this.
Right.
These schools,
but they come home different.
Listen, when Drake comes, he's going to go back and forth with me on
Inside?
This. Drake. Listen.
What? You call me Drake?
Now, I was saying Drake. Yeah, I know, my bad. No. When Drake gets here, we're probably going to go back. Drake. Every time they says the HBCU or whatever the case may be, it's like, yeah, but it became that. It's all originally white constitutions like that are built. Like, y'all just the majority. So y'all go heavy into
so the culture.
Y'all go heavy into the culture they set up. That they set up. So they set up this culture where they do all these signs and symbols and don't know exactly what. First of all, it's Greek mythology or Greek culture, which is stolen from Kemet, which they term as Egypt. So you're already stealing from us, making it something different and showing.
That's what we do.
No, this is what the white man had did. The white man the Greek man had took from Egypt, made it his own and changed. That's where you get the difference between Horus and Isis and Zeus and Helena and shit like that. It's all whitewashed off. You know what I mean? So, but then we come into it and we just follow suit with what they do. We don't go into our actual culture of it or try to figure it out. We go into these Greek suited
mythology.
It's like. And then we go hard for it. Like, they go hard. You can't say nothing bad about it.
I never got into that shit. Greek mythology? Like,
I studied it. I studied it.
Okay, right.
But I'm talking about black people accepting it and claiming it as their own. when it's like they don't know
I don't
where.
get that too much though.
When they're in those sororities and whatchamacallit,
Okay,
they do that.
jacking that hard body.
Yeah, that's when you got. And if you say anything about, they like the super duper gang. Don't say nothing.
Nah, that's a fact. Their sisters are pulling up on your ass and do a dance and throwing gang signs.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Beat your ass.
It'd be bad for you.
It's bad.
I know.
So anyway, but yeah, I fuck with all that, man. Is there anything? I guess we did about 2 hours. Just about.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Did I miss anything with you, brother? We talked about a lot.
Tell the people where to find you.
Oh yeah, definitely. All social media platforms everywhere. It's gonna be Shawn Way. So it's ShawnWeigh. Everywhere. Everything is the same. And when you get a chance, log on to EmpireRadioMagazine.com.
So lackadaisical.
Definitely going to do that.
Empire Radio Magazine. And .com. Do you still have the radio going or no?
Yeah, I'm definitely. You can hit me up if you wanna, get some
Yeah, we
get some records. Matter of fact, you hit these guys up first. Make sure y'all stuff is in.
Right.
Make sure y'all things are in order, and they'll give you the price and everything that you need, and we'll put it on there, and we'll let it play for. Not even let it play. We'll play it for about 60 days, maybe even 90, depending.
That's what's up.
And
That's a good connect.
And I look forward to getting some work done with you.
You already know.
To get some coverage on you.
You already know.
Definitely, and y'all as well.
Yeah, please. We love to, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
Next time he's in Florida or whatever, y'all can.
Oh, we got to come down to Florida? Yo, all right, nah, that's even better.
Gotta come down.
I'll be like road
Damn,
trip.
I just came back not too long ago. That's crazy because I'm always down there, bro. So now I was definitely
I was telling you.
And I know mad artists out there that you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All the homies is out there. Everybody's artists, bro.
Yeah, like real for real.
He might know somebody. You never know.
He probably do.
Yeah, we work.
Yeah.
Mr. Frasier.
Mr. Frasier, follow me on LinkedIn because I'm about my business.
I like.
Just Twitter, IG, all that. Mr. Frasier. Mr. Frasier, IG. I think Twitter's still J Frasier 201. I'm pretty sure that's my Twitter.
Frasier.
But Jesse Frasier.
God.
Mr. Frasier on Facebook.
You say you got a battle coming up?
I do have one coming up in October. They don't have the date. It's the week. It's like the second week in October. Whatever.
I'm coming, but I want to.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man.
I want you to smoke.
Nah. It's money on. It's different when it's money on.
It's
money online. It's different, man.
Everything else
when they get paid, huh? When they get paid, lose then it's different, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, man.
I like that
for real.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Chaos in the Bronx. The Chaos battles is going crazy this year.
Okay.
That's it, man. For real. Everything turned up.
All right, Bumpy 103.
You know where to find me. 103rd Street Biz. 103rd Street Music. 103rdstreetENT.com. Get your fashion, your music, your merch. No. Fuma. Out now.
Right.
Featuring Diesel and Yasana. You know what I'm saying? We working, man. Pushing forward, bro. Trying to close out this year with a bang.
You heard?
Yes, sir.
Working. You know what it is. Before we go out, I want to thank the Sabrosa podcast for coming last week.
Definitely.
Oh, a few days ago. I don't remember the day. It's fucking a few days ago. That was a great podcast. We still got some clips going up. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit that bell, all that good shit. You know what I mean? Comment. Shout out to her too. She made me be like, yo, I gotta get more lighting in this bitch because she came with the big ring joint, like it looked like one of them Doctor Strange portals and shit like that. I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It's a whole different.
Right.
So shout out to her. Shout out of course to our sponsors. I had my man Urban Terps. Make sure you get those Terps out there in the urban areas. You heard what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Holla at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going to do the Zod Challenge. Holla at me if you want to do a Zod Challenge here. We come here, try out the bud, give you the challenge. If it's good, my man come through with some gifts and shit. You know how I do. So, yeah, we're going to get something moving. So, shout out to the Terps. You know, check that out. And, yeah, you know what it is. The Unstoppable Almighty. You know, AWP Attention Whores Podcast. Hope you can hear on the mics or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to thank my guests for coming.
Sure, man.
For, you know what I mean? Working with me. Making sure I can get this.
Frazier, you know what to do, boy.
Oh, yeah, I got that now too. Get away from me.
What number episode is this? 520?
This is actually, well, since I'm putting them together, this is all going to be 517.
Okay.
This is 517. Episode 517. Mr. Frasier. And, of course, the Empire Radio magazine.
I appreciate that. Definitely.
Anything y'all want to ask me? Or the M or whatever, the pod? You want to ask something? I like to get some extra what?
Okay.
Yeah. Why not? I like to put myself on me, you know what I mean?
Questions, any questions? Niggas be like,
nah, I ask y'all one.
This guy here.
Which y'all, how long did it take for y'all to mesh well, or was this just automatic? Because y'all do it so y'all mesh.
I think I just did the last episode.
You did?
All right. The way this started, I guess I want to say serendipity, but it's kind of weird how it came together this way. So originally I had grand plans. I want this person, this person, this person. That didn't happen. Did it with my boy Jonathan. Started with his camera and his laptop, his girl's laptop. We doing it. In the mix of doing it, me and him just doing the pod by ourselves, I couldn't really go back and forth with it because he wasn't that quick and he would get high and be so I was like, bro,
he wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, he's better now. He's definitely better now. Shout out to Jonathan again.
So
I'll say this. Boom. I started bringing guests. He was my first guest. He was my first guest because I was like, who can I bring here that's doing shit? And I was like, this nigga's always doing shit. He's always promoting, always hustling, always getting his music out from like the first day I met him to today.
And that was COVID time too.
Yeah, this is COVID time. So I'm hitting him, and I don't. It's a completely different him from that time. I could tell because he was very like to himself and like not really.
Yeah, I wasn't really ready yet. Trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
you know
he wasn't really
saying?
talkative like that at all. Like, but had him. Then I had a couple other people. Then I added my homegirl Valina. Shout out to her. To it, and it was me, Jonathan, and her. And then Jonathan had left, and then it was just me and her. And then she had left because stuff happened. And then it was just me. Right. I was just talking to people to guests, and I just got this, and I would just go off the board so I wouldn't get lost with anything.
Right.
And then in a mix of just me doing random podcasts with people, I think I had him back. A second time where it was me and Ralina. I had it was
like a reunion.
Pod, right?
Okay.
And then when I was by myself, I was like, let me hit him up again, see what else he. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the reunion pod, you and Ivy was talking. Y'all was in your zone too.
Yeah, we was in the cut like.
They was over here like talking. So I was like, let me get this guy. So I got him again. Came out with some people. Shout out to the homies and shit. Came out with some people, and we had a great talk. And I think I really got him like to really talk. Like he was really going back and forth and shit.
Right.
And we had a great episode. It was funny as hell. We was probably laughing most of it. And after that day, I think that day or later that you had hit me up like, yo, I like what you're doing, man. I want to be a part of it. He was like, whatever. I'll do whatever you like to be a part of it. I'm like, all right. And he's this grown ass man is asking me, is like saying he wanted to help me.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing, and he's like, I'm going to add on to it. Like, it wasn't on no takeover shit. It was just like, yo, I see what you're doing. I like what you're doing, and I want to be a part of it. And that's what it was. He came since then, and he's been my co-host since then. And then he's not the only one, but like, he's definitely
other people, spice it up, jazz it up.
So, but he's helped me a lot as far as like getting myself more out there, getting me to a whole nother like audience too, like that be paying attention because the people that's going to pay attention to him for whatever he's got is going to pay attention to me and vice versa. And so he opened that up and he helped me with a lot of people getting on the podcast and shit like that. So sometimes it's me and him, sometimes me and him and Ralina, sometimes Jonathan will pop back up. You know what I mean? Sometimes shout out to Lydia. We had Lydia here at one point, but I know Lydia got mad shit going on. You know what I mean? So
sometimes it be just you.
Yeah, sometimes it be me.
Yeah,
right. We can make it just be me, and I just be sitting down like, yo, so what do you got going on?
Nah, I love what y'all got going on. That's dope.
I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you watching and paying attention. Anything from you?
I mean,
I answered it.
I kind of like when he asked the question, I kind of came up with it, and then you kind of answered it in the question too, though. Like,
okay, like how we got to this point.
Yeah, a little bit, like just
because he told me he hit you up like earlier this year.
Yeah, no, we talked about it earlier in the year. Yeah. But just the other day, like he hit me up, he was like, "Hey, you want to do it this week?" I'm like, "All right, fine." Like, all I ever needed was to come through on this day. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, or give me a day like you free.
That's all it takes.
That's all that for real. Like, That's
all it takes, bro.
But all right. Yeah, now you mentioned to me a while ago.
I did.
Yeah,
I think when I seen you at the Port Authority.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, when you see him city bound, that's what it is.
That happened.
It
happens so often too.
You just came
from a battle.
Just coming from a battle.
Exactly. That's how it always
goes. With that, it's another episode of Attention Horse Podcast once again. I'd like to thank everybody that was on live checking it out. I'd like to thank everybody that's going to see this. I'd like to thank everybody over there on the TikTok land over there. We'll be back next week with some other motherfucker. Who knows? Who fucking knows? I can't feel it. Thanks for everybody's support. And shout out to Hackensack Brewery. You know what I mean? Always check them out. We got some more stuff coming up with them. Like I said, shout out and go subscribe to the Sub Rosa Podcast. Go check out all our stuff on Instagram and on YouTube. You know what I mean? The Urban Terps. Make sure you get those Urban Terps because it works and they're going to be up earth. I don't know if they're rapping though. All right, that's enough. Bye.
Oh, yeah.